But I know the DJ.
Do you?
Welcome to episode 34 of But I Know the DJ, a podcast discussing all things DJing, music, nightlife, business, and pop culture through the unfiltered opinions of host Snacks, a.k.a. the handsome Ellen DeGeneres, powered by Dope Entertainment and our sponsor, Anchor. Today, we got three guests in the building, hosts of It's Getting Hectic podcast, DJs Hectik and Zeke the DJ, as well as the man of many situations, Bibi in the building. Welcome, fellas.
Yo.
Yes, sir. We usually don't have this many guests, but I'm excited every time we do.
Hey.
The ideas and the conversation are just going to be wild.
All day.
Tangents all day. Not too much scheduled, but definitely, with you three here, lots to talk about. Sure. What's been going on just with each of you individually. What's been going on?
Man, I've been trying to get back into club shape.
Yo, that's real shit. My back, my lower back, and my legs. It's real. It's a real thing.
Because we didn't warm up. It was just bang open. Like it's aggressive. It's been aggressive.
They said August 1st. Remember that? Or not? Yeah, August 1st.
It was August 1st, then August 21st or something.
Yeah, May 29th.
Bro.
Boom.
Aggressive. Like, I'll tell you it. And I started a week before I went to Miami purposely to kind of like, you know what I mean, get the engine moving and shit. And I still.
Cobwebs out, rust
I'm
out.
like, damn. It's aggressive.
For me,
it's
been, For me, it's been the balls of my feet and my lower back.
Yeah. Yep.
Just like fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's been exciting. Venue Saturdays has been fucking insane.
Oh, crazy, bro.
Consistently. We'll be there together this weekend. So
by the time
this episode drops, it would have just happened if you weren't there. It sucks for you. I mean, it's been a great time. Zeke, have you been out yet?
To be honest, I haven't. I just been working my ass off, yo.
Good for you.
And getting ready for a season, pretty much.
Football? Is that summer football? Or?
Yeah, it's like a little semi-pro league that I've been in for 10 years.
Wow.
So I'm going for my last run.
Oh,
yeah,
wow. This is the farewell tour?
Oh, I got to catch one.
Yeah, this is it.
And you play quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Heck, did you seen him play?
I've seen the videos. Okay. Yeah, he's got highlights.
He's got highlights. Yeah.
I do my thing. That's all I'm going to say.
You play for like a Rhode Island team.
Top 5. Yo.
Rhode Island. Why have you Rhode Island, bro?
Wait, that's our rival team, actually, Rhode Island.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So what's the team? Like, what's the league? Like, let people know.
So it's called the ECFL, East Coast Football League. There's like 32 teams.
It was real life.
Bro, it started off as like there was 3 different leagues. Then it went to 2, and then went to 1 major league, and you have all the top teams from Mass. I'm playing out in New Hampshire and Granite State, and bro, it's gonna be some crazy shit this year.
Do you have like entrance music?
Nah. Yo, you know what's crazy? Wait, you know what's crazy, bro? So I've always thought about that shit, like, like the entrance and like how people score touchdown, how people just do a little dance. Bro, I legit forget. When I score a touchdown, bro, I just forget.
Oh, you got to do a dance.
Yo, bro, I legit just blank out.
And you're the dancer, too.
Bro.
The dance.
You know what it is, bro? Yo, I'm getting old, so once I hit the end zone, already huffing and puffing, bro, I have no time to fucking dance, bro. I'm out.
Do you have to try out every year?
I don't, but...
Seniority rules.
Yeah,
if you're good.
In a way, if you're good, yeah. Seniority rules. Hey, I'm top 5 dead or alive.
Let's go. I like
5.
it.
Yo, listen, I'm not gonna say number 1 because I know. Listen, I'm not that cocky dude. I know when competition's good. Top 5 dead or alive for me. All right, I'll say our top 3.
I like it.
I mean, check out we got to see the highlights.
Yeah, I'll send you guys schedules. You guys can. Yo, bro.
So what's the team that's like Boston or that's closest?
The
to
one
us?
that Hernandez. Oh. Wow. The one for Odin Lloyd played for was the Boston Bandits.
Oh yeah.
So we play them.
Okay. So it's that league. Okay.
Yeah. So our first game's this Saturday. We play the Marshfield Hurricanes. The following week we play the Boston Bandits.
And where's that at? What field is that?
I believe that's at my home in New Hampshire, Manchester.
You currently live in Manchester?
No, I live out here.
Oh.
You look like a Manchester.
Nah, this is probably got traded.
No. Yo, you know what? No, you know what it is?
You gave you a fake address?
Nah. So I've been playing for 10 years, right? So they have a bunch. The teams that I played for all folded. They folded. I played out here in Medford, They have a Revere team. I'm not playing for them because they trash.
Damn.
Is there like ownership?
Yeah, but but they try. Some teams try to like make a team, but it doesn't. That's why they fold.
Do they pay?
I can't talk
You
about
can't talk about that.
I can't talk about that.
They don't pay Hectik.
Wait, Bibi.
Blue chips.
Yo, wait, no, Bibi. You don't know. You do not know, bro. The
You
shit.
have to go to a game.
Yeah,
Let's find out.
come to a
I'm
game.
gonna come
See
in
the
there like a
transactions?
scout. I'm gonna wear a gator uniform.
You're so stupid.
Clipboard.
I was gonna say I'm
Yo.
gonna come fucked up, but that's funnier.
The shit that I've heard, the shit that I've heard. Yo, luckily I haven't paid.
Sure.
I haven't paid anything to play. To be honest with you, I've never paid to play in this league.
They pay you.
Maybe. I've had teams that offer me to play, like Revere, for example. They offer me to play like there's doo-doo money, like $300 a game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I'm just
You
I'm
wouldn't
just
pay
saying.
for $300 a game?
Nah, I'm not for a trash team. Absolutely not.
Oh, you're good.
Damn.
I'm
he's
30.
good.
I'm 34
Yeah.
years old, bro.
I'd
Like,
take 34. I'd take the 300
Nah,
just
nope.
to go play and have
Nah.
fun and get away from the kids.
think about it.
Some Boston DJs ain't making that.
But before we got into the live podcast, we were talking about the injuries.
Right.
I can't.
It's not
I
worth
can't.
it.
It's not worth it.
Not
The
worth
scouting
it,
report on Zeke.
Oh, this
Injury prone.
Doug.
Yo,
He's got a laser for
Watch
an arm.
out when he walks
Yeah.
out of here, bro.
He's a fucking
He might grab the
modern day
door.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, he might
bro,
grab the door handle.
I'm a
bro.
whole uniform. I'm a whole different breed. I'm not Zeke.
Oh yeah.
I'm not Zeke the DJ.
What do you go by?
I'm not Zeke the DJ. I'm not Zeke the DJ, bro.
Zeke the freak.
Zeke the freak. Freaky Zeke.
Freaky
I go
Zeke.
by a bunch of names. They call me Sriracha feet. They call me yo. They call me crazy shit, bro.
Right your feet.
Those today I got quick feet, bro.
Wow.
Still?
I love that.
Of course.
So
Oh,
season's starting up.
Saturday.
Any DJing in the horizon for you or what?
To be honest with you, I haven't really looked into like, doing the whole like Boston scene just yet. I'm kind of like nervous. So I've been taking like a lot of like private events. Like I just got booked for a wedding for October. I got booked for Saugus High's prom for 2022. So I just been doing that and just working, just trying to stay busy and then hanging out with these dudes once a week.
Yeah, on the It's Getting Hectic podcast,
sir.
which has been going on for how many weeks now? Bunch, right?
27 deep,
27.
28,
28
this week.
This week will be 28.
Yeah.
And the format of that is a little bit different on this, in that it's a live podcast, right?
Yeah, we live. Yep.
Yeah, and every Wednesday get the notification of like all of y'all,
Yeah.
like going live, and which is cool. I mean, it's a bit more dynamic.
Yeah.
What was kind of the thought process behind kind of that format?
That was just, I've done everything as far as just touching people, you know what I'm saying, besides always being stuck in a booth. So there's like the interaction with people and people having conversations with me, you know what I mean? It just never really happens because you're stuck DJing all night, you know what I mean? So it's just at that point where we were with COVID. Why not, you know what I mean? Sit down at a table and just talk shit, you know what I'm saying? And see who's interested. That's all. And sit down at the table with some homies. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, very similar to why we got started here,
Yep.
and it's I talked to some of the younger DJs that listen to this podcast, and a lot of them are saying like, wow, like you guys answer all my questions, through conversation, and I think about when I was coming up, and it's like, YouTube University was big, but like there were certain things that you couldn't get answers about or get people's opinions on or perspectives on unless you were in it or unless you experienced it yourself.
100%.
And so, when we have people like you guys or, just past DJs or anything like that, and them talking about their experiences, how you maneuver this, or when we have, managers or bottle girls or promoters, being able to get their perspectives, it's been, I think, eye-opening for a lot of people, which, I'm grateful for, and, appreciating all the people that listen and stuff. But that's why we continue to have different kinds of people like all of you guys.
Yeah, and what I like about our podcast is that there's no real like filter. We can talk about anything. It's like, if you got to say, you got to say it. You know?
Why not, right?
Yeah. No, I love that. And, it's funny because there's been so many people that are like, let me get on. Like, I got some shit to say. And I'm like, okay, let's get on. They get on, and it's like super with a ribbon on it, like whatever. And then at the end, I'm like, yo, it's good. Like, whatever. And then they start getting, or they'll be like, yo, like, in post editing, like, take this out. Like, I said this and I regretted it.
Oh, really?
Oh, all the time.
That's why I go live, bro. Whatever it is, it is.
It's true. Yeah, that is
I'm,
true.
You know what I mean? Unfiltered.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've ever edited myself. It's always the guest.
Hey man, live your raps. Live
Yeah,
your
right?
raps.
Why
Live
not?
your raps, man. What you scared of?
Bibi, you out and about in the streets these days or what?
Man, I've been outside since outside could be even outside. So So I
When
think
were you born?
there was-
2020.
Yeah. So there was real no COVID for me, you know.
Yeah.
There was no. We were.
You brushed it off.
Yeah, there was underground parties. There were all crazy things. I'm fully vaccinated, so I can speak on behalf of everything I've done. But man, I've been outside for a minute now.
Bro, you be yo.
He's aggressive
Every
with
time
that.
I watch, every time I watch your stories, I'm like, yo, how does Bibi do it, bro?
Yo,
Like,
but he
you
goes to
just-
work. He'll go to work like
Like-
literally an hour after he leaves the party and goes to work.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you
I
got
remember that age, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had that energy one
Shit.
time.
Yeah,
Talk to me in like 2 years. Same thing.
That's me.
Same thing.
That's me. I mean, I'm starting to break down a little. Like right now, like I look like shit right now. Like I'm tired.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, what this pandemic taught me was like, I love napping now. Like, I enjoy napping, but I also like do
He's
not.
serious too.
I don't like wasting my day. You know, like
How's that work?
So when do you nap?
Oh, so like an hour between, or like I'll take an hour like lunch, work break, or whatever, and nap between that. Like
Is that
45
legal
minutes.
at work to take that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
What do you do for work? if
So you
don't mind
take
me
the
asking?
full lunch. You
do
take the
IT.
full hour.
IT.
Yeah.
You take the full
Oh,
hour.
I take the full hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
An hour and some change
Clock.
sometimes. An hour and some change sometimes. Who's, you know,
Who's watching?
depends who's there. Who's clocking it really? Like we paid you less this week. You had a little bit of too much breaking. Yeah.
And
Out of
did you ever
control.
have COVID?
Never. So I feel like I did have COVID, but before COVID was like
Was
highly-
popping before it was hot.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've never.
was hot.
It was like before it got really crazy. Like, all right, no more coming to the office. No more doing
Right,
none of these
right,
things.
right, right.
I got really sick while being still in the office. I'm like, yo, I've never been this sick. Like, why do I feel like I got stabbed in the chest and I can't walk no more?
Sounds like COVID to me.
I really felt like Benjamin Button for like 3 days. Straight up.
I mean, that sounds like COVID. I mean, I guess just based on what you're saying, I would say that was definitely COVID, and then you were able kind of to
Potentially.
live life and
Yeah.
not get it again. Really, you know what I mean? And
a lot
now,
of fun things happen.
It's crazy because I got COVID and COVID made me feel like him, young.
it made you feel better.
Bro, I was up at like 6:30 every day. I was hungry all the time, like no achiness like that, like
Do it.
ready to go. Yeah,
did you like lose the taste and everything?
it was on and off. It didn't go completely.
That's the thing. Like losing a sense to me is like very. I can't fathom it. Like I
Yeah.
can't wrap my mind around
No
it.
way.
When
It
people
was
are
weird.
like, yeah, when people
Yeah.
are like, I lost my smell and my taste. I'm like, how do you know what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So do you prep? Do you have a food prep?
not really.
So like I food prep before, and like you can do it if you program yourself. You know what I mean? Like so food prepping, you're not supposed to use all the salts or all this. You know what I mean? So it's
True,
like at some
yeah.
point it gets literally when I would eat it would just be
It's just to
shovel
feel
it.
it, just to
It's
feel
fuel.
it. Yeah,
Boom.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
See, I like food
So-
so much.
It
Yeah.
didn't. It didn't really bother me that much.
yeah. Like
You
I'm
know
a
what I
big
mean?
sauce guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Season.
Oh,
like
don't get me
crazy.
wrong. I love it, but when I'm in that mode, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little easy for me to turn it off.
Yeah.
I love food. I'd go clinically insane. I'd be like, yeah,
Clearly, me. I walked in with the McDonald's fries, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but once I can't
I
taste
seen
my
the
food,
arches. It was over.
if I couldn't taste my food for 4 days, I'd go crazy.
Yo, there's people that was like 6 months, 7 months.
There's people
and
who
be
like have
still-
recovered and still,
Yeah,
and
and they're
still
still,
can't.
bro.
Yeah,
like
still
that
can't
would
taste
that
it.
would at that point that would
Yeah.
drive me bananas.
Yeah, my body different.
But would you try like shit that like say
Nah.
like if you didn't ask before or something, you'd be like, yo, like now it's like what's stopping you?
Now it's done. No.
Never stopped me.
Do you think that should be normalized?
What, men eating ass?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The what?
Men eating ass.
There's some guys that like their ass getting ate. I'm not one of them.
Same.
Same.
Have you ever had it done to you?
Absolutely not.
So how would you know if you
Look
like
at
it?
that.
It's not happening, brother.
Yo,
It's
they
not
get in
happening.
Toilet paper, dog.
Yo,
It's
bro.
not, it's not happening.
They get
That's
too
it.
close. They
I'm
get
old
that
school.
horse kick.
Yeah.
The donkey punch.
Yo, real talk. Yo, you passed that line. We out.
Clearly, you want to go home.
yeah. You could have just told me.
Could have just told me. If you wanted to go home early, just say that.
Like, you know who's gonna shut it down? They just go in.
And lucky for you, Uber rates are expensive right now, and you're getting your own. So
Yo, that's really a fucking dude. It's bad.
Everything
Wait,
is just
it's
expensive
really,
now.
really
No
bad.
one wants
Uber
to work.
Eats it. Oh,
No one
what?
wants to work,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, unemployment's giving a bag still.
But
I
yo,
can't-
Wait,
just
really?
think about it, right? And like I'm a business owner and stuff like that, so I'm not mad at the people doing it because right now you're getting a bag and you're chilling, right?
Yeah.
And you're able to, if you're smart, you're able to build another hustle, do better your life and do some things.
Mm-hmm.
but like they want you to go back to work and slave for 40 hours a week and not get paid.
Yeah.
So it's like I wouldn't rush back
I
to work.
wouldn't either.
I collect all day too.
Yeah.
Till September, let's go.
That's what I mean. Like, that was the whole thing about the rollout is like, okay, great. They moved it to the 29th of May, right? But then if you're going to but then you extend the unemployment or leave it extended, then how do you expect
They might pull
anyone?
it though. They might pull
I just feel like it's just extra work because you got to do the requirements. You got to do the work, like the search.
It's
work.
really not that much work.
Yeah.
So you literally can lie on that shit.
I lost my job in April, like last April.
We all did, right?
Well, no, but like my day job, like got laid off, like was downsized, like everything. Like I was
What
one
is
of
that?
those people.
What was it?
I was working marketing for like a big global corporation, global corporate solutions company, and like headquarters in Toronto, headquarters,
yeah.
you know, like so. I was bottom of the barrel. It was my first job out of college, so like they were like out, and I was like great, and so I was on unemployment and I fucking hated it. Like, but it was just every Sunday you just had to put some information in and do like it really was not thing. And like in the beginning I was like, oh, this is cool, I guess. But like after a while I was like, I just felt like no like purpose.
Yeah.
Like I was just like every day I wake up,
You just fill it out.
you know, I'll work out, but then that's
You got paid to work out.
an hour, 2 hours of my day and stuff. But after a while I was like, yo, like I need to do something.
So you didn't
So
like.
it's good for people. My bad. It's good for people like you. But like, so my whole thing is, if you're a business, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially these corporate companies that make gazillions of dollars, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're somebody like you want to be back at work. So why not incentivize you and pay you more money? You know what? We're gonna give you a raise. We're gonna pay you this now. You know what I mean? Like, it should.
Yeah,
be.
it did really flip things on its head. And but now when we look at like the service industry, for
That's
instance,
screwed.
it's all crazy because like, you know, to your point, they don't have that kind of leverage. They don't have that kind of money to be able to offer people more. So, you know, when you think about getting people who worked in security or bottle girls, bartenders, whatever the case is, it's like, why am I going to work all night on weekends when I'm can just collect this money and make
and I'm having
the
to
same
work
or not
with my
more, if not
friends.
more.
But that money you make at the club is kind of like a little more than unemployment, probably.
You'd be surprised. I mean,
It
I don't know.
depends
Like,
on who
you'd
you
be
are.
surprised. Like my boy, who's been collecting, like, if you do the math, like week to week, month to month, like he's on pace for like a $50K a year type thing off of unemployment.
Get it?
That's crazy.
Wow.
So like,
Get
you know
it.
what I mean? And it's just like,
I ain't
You
mad
gotta
at
find a
you know
way
what I
to drop
mean?
my
Like
fire
it's
you.
Milk the shit out of it.
yeah. But then you go out to venue on a Saturday and try and get home to an Uber and can't. You know what I mean? It's not happening.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know a friend with a car?
No, I mean,
I don't know
but
if you want to be in a car with anybody after venue Saturdays, bro.
yeah, man. But it's just like, especially that first opening weekend,
Oh, bro.
everyone was fucked because no one knew. Like no one knew the landscape of anything.
Their tolerance. Like, it was a shit show, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking
But
insane.
did you guys like learn any, like, during COVID, you do anything like that whole lockdown thing on, like, being laid off? Did you do anything, learning anything?
I did a lot of streaming.
Okay.
Like
I peeped.
yeah, I went crazy on streaming. Like, well, one, I just missed DJing, and then two, I was like, I have the time, like, I want to do something else, and like was able to build a following there, and just because like I personally didn't want to just like be a ghost of a DJ, and because I knew eventually it was gonna come back, and so I think like just doing nothing would have been worse. And also, like I said, like I had money coming in from unemployment.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't buying clothes, wasn't buying food out, wasn't doing anything. So I was just like, I have money. And so I just started buying like equipment and like learning how to do shit and all that stuff. So that's kind of like what I got into and took up a lot of my time.
Here you go, man.
Yeah.
I did absolutely shit.
But you have a family and
I took an ill break.
but you were able to like
Oh, it was fucking
spend more time with them.
absolutely
Everything.
great.
Yeah, like I
everything
mean,
was
in the
great.
beginning, I was like, I need this.
Yeah,
Like I was so tired all the
mental
time.
break, bro, was amazing. Hell
I feel like
yeah.
everybody did. Everybody needed to be home with their families and do, you know, that mental peace and clarity, bro. Everybody needed that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it did
I
me
can only
well.
imagine.
Do you approach Hectic? Do you approach DJing differently post COVID compared to pre COVID, or is it all kind of just the same?
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just turn it on now. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crowds, do you think they're the same?
It's been a little different lately, but I don't mind it.
Different in
Yeah.
what sense?
I think there's a lot of rookies out still.
Mm.
First couple weeks, so
Yeah.
it's almost like that Halloween, New Year's crowd.
Yeah.
At just special event type shit. So they kind of Googled, oh shit, what clubs are around?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Let's go.
yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, like venue Saturdays is urban. It's not hood. It's urban. You know what I mean? But when I looked at the crowd the first night, I was like, oh shit, these people look a little lost. You know what I mean? I was like, where'd they come from? But it was fun, nice to have them in the room because you could play a little different. So it was nice. So
Yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about. For those who don't know, like those holidays, especially like New Year's.
you just get the rookies. Like
you get
those
people that have
once or twice a year.
exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
That's it, yeah.
and so you got to play kind of stale.
Yeah.
because you know that they don't really listen to music or club music or anything like that. Know how to react or that any club goer knows like what song pops. Like when that song plays, you know that the club is going to go crazy.
The energy's going to be.
You know what I mean? And there, people, like you said, look like dreams and nightmares. Like what is this? Like what's everyone doing? Like I don't know.
You had the Sissy K crowd.
But venue was lit,
Out of
man.
control.
The energy was dope. It was nice to be back to that type of energy, man.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
mean?
been-
Come get it back in blood. Like, I'm so confused. You got all the corporate world people in there. Like,
What is this music?
There was a
like
few
weed
people.
in
I was
here.
like,
Yeah.
the wrong left.
Yeah, you look a little lost.
Dead, bro.
Yeah, man. That is true. How long do you think it'll take for it to like die out?
I think it's gonna be popping the rest of the year.
All summer.
Bang.
Really?
I think it's gonna get
Yeah.
worse when school comes back. Bro, we're not in
then
school mode.
Yeah,
And it's
and that's a
popping.
whole different.
And it's popping right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
leaving 200-300 people in the street right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
School comes back,
yeah. That's
rest
so
of
true.
the year, bro. Bang.
Yeah,
I'm calling it right here on the show.
yeah, sir. I believe it.
yeah.
Calling it.
Once
People
September.
been stuck, bro.
Yeah,
There's been
You know what I mean?
lines.
Like-
There's been lines every club.
And people been waiting in those
Yeah.
lines. Like, what are y'all doing?
It rained Friday.
Like, what are y'all doing? Get out of the line. Go somewhere else. Like, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I come outside when my shift's over. It's 2:10. You still on the corner. Like,
Oh my god. Yeah.
Not
But
getting
also the thing like there's not all the clubs are fully open yet. You know what I mean? There's people who are shit,
'cause
we
they're
weren't
understaffed.
ready,
Yeah,
understaffed, that stuff, which is definitely a reality, which I'm trying to put that into perspective too, because like it's like, okay, imagine if 2 more clubs on the strip
Bro,
were open, then
bananas,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Then
yeah.
they'd be able to kind of find their ways around there as well. So still like more to change. Like week to week, I'm like shit. Like it's not like there was a point in nightlife where like every week looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
And you could predict what it would be like or anything like that. Now like week to week, I'm like I don't know. Maybe one spot is finally open again now, or a new night is popping up, or they're switching nights or anything like that. So it is pretty wild. But I do encourage people that at this point, if you feel safe, that like enjoy life, man.
Man,
Like,
fuck that. Go outside, man. Enjoy life. This is not a practice
For
life.
real.
Enjoy your life, man.
You get
Fuck
one.
that.
You got one, man.
You got
You
one of
already
these-
lost a year of it.
Your next
Yeah.
life, you're gonna be a fucking dog, maybe. That sucks.
Nah, man, it's a great life. My dogs live a great life. Shit.
I did want to talk, Hectik. There's a battle coming up. You and Access Pro.
yeah.
The Bean Cup battle. So by the time this episode drops, it'll be very soon, probably within a week or two.
Yeah.
Do you mind just telling us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Axe has been putting it together. He's been putting a lot of the groundwork in.
Mm-hmm.
But he wanted to put this battle together, which I think is good just for the area. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen enough.
Yeah.
Or there's like battles where it's just the same people all the time. So it's nice to see a lot of younger guys, you guys that do stuff, because you do a lot of, wordplay stuff, and a lot of the kids are into that stuff now and everything else. So it's good to see. We're going to do it at the shop, Wrap It Up Graphics. We're going to host our episode live.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like
So it's gonna
live
be-
judging in a
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. We're going to have a table. It's going to be all
Oh,
set
that's
up.
dope.
Yeah,
Like
it's gonna be
like a fucking
We're like
the
a-
TNT, like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
like Shaq.
Yeah,
Like
all that
Kenny,
shit. Yeah,
like,
so
oh.
we're gonna be there, fucking talking shit. It's gonna be dope. So
Definitely talking most shit.
That is
you know,
that is really dope.
we're inviting people down to come by if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool, something different. You know what I mean? And just put people on and showcase people, man. Why not? Boston has a lot of talent.
Yeah, leave your ego at the door when you come.
That's it, man.
For
You know what I
real.
mean? Like vibes. I like that.
For real.
Yeah.
Leave
You know,
that
that
ego at the
energy.
door.
We
love that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I know when Axis first brought it up to me, I was excited. It is something that we've needed and something structured and organized. And so far, I have confidence in that it's going to go really, really well.
And I'll be honest, I want to see what's up, because a lot of people are stuck at home doing, a lot of practicing, doing
Yeah.
this, you know what I mean? And in their bedroom, really getting back to the basics. So
yeah.
I want to see what people have cooked up. you
I
know
had
what
I had a session with Sticks and Dan Costa, who are both entered in it, and I was like, oh man,
Oh, yeah.
like I was like,
Sticks is OG, man.
yeah, Sticks is OG, and I know he's been like that, but like I've never heard Dan play.
Oh, he's a beast.
I've never like heard him play
yeah,
out
yeah.
how if he part like whatever, but I knew he was nice. Like I
Yeah,
knew he
yeah,
had
yeah.
skills, and so like we do like a little session. We're just doing rotations and stuff, and like scratching or like juggling, like that's not my strong suit at all, but it's theirs. And I want to absorb it and whatever, just being around, people who are, that much better than me. And like, it was a lot.
Yeah, it's dope, right?
Yeah. It was dope. And it's going to be interesting because all the competitors all do have really, really different styles, like very distinct styles.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of all pans out.
Definitely.
But people are able to come pull up, watch,
definitely. You
cheer.
can be a spectator, fan,
Spectator,
whatever it is.
yep.
Learn something if
Wait,
you don't know
Snacks,
nothing
you
about
in it?
music.
I'm in it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. It's 8
I'm not good
competitors. What was interesting to me though is, and I'm curious about your opinion and all of y'all's opinion on this, is so Axis originally wanted 10.
Yep.
Right, and he struggled to get
People.
Mm-hmm. And he was telling me, he was like, bro, like I need you to like hit up your friends, and like obviously hit up two of my closest friends are in it.
Yeah.
Like Stams, who I have a duo with, we're competing against each other. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If in a sense, like I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm letting the dude I'm going to do with beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be number 2. I'm not going to be
That's
Robin.
good.
You know
The
what I'm saying?
competition's
But that's
good
what I
on
mean,
there.
and that's what we need, right?
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, I bet if you post on Facebook, big party at the shop tomorrow, I need 10 DJs. How many comments do you think you would have gotten?
Over
Yeah,
500.
million, yeah.
But then you put at the shop,
The battle.
DJ battle,
They run away.
crickets.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What do you think about what do you think? What do you think that tells us?
Ego,
Yeah.
pride, easy.
Yeah.
Really
You
is.
just
You
hit
don't
it all
want people
on
to
what it
judge
is.
you. You're scared of judgment.
Scared of competition.
Yeah,
Mhm.
really it.
Because my issue was like,
Because if you with it, you with
Yo,
it.
right? No, I agree. I completely agree.
I look at it like this when it comes to a competition, bro. Win, lose, or draw, I don't give a fuck. At least I went out and did
At
it.
least you compete.
Yeah.
Competition.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yo, I love the competition, bro.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna like this DJ battle. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and be like, hey, I'm gonna go against all these 10 DJs. Listen, I know where my lane's at, bro. If I feel like I can do it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I know what type of DJ I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and just sign up and get smoked. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. Yo, listen, like.
But I think are you saying is it because a lot of people talk to the illest? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
So why didn't you just say it?
No. I mean, the host of me, I didn't make conversation. I need to let you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
say it,
yeah,
but then
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say my part. You know what I mean?
Dog,
Yeah, go
every dog got a bark. You know what I'm saying? If you don't show it, it is what it is. I don't respect what I don't show. I don't see. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No, I completely
You
agree.
can speak on anything you want to speak on, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I got a catalog. I got my resume. You know what I mean? And I don't even speak. You know what I mean? But my shit's there. If I need to pull it out, I could roll it out.
I mean,
know
for
what
you, I mean, for you specifically, I mean, like it's DJ Hectik and Axis Pro presents.
Yeah.
Like that shows, you're there. That's where you are. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't think anyone really questions you and kind of where you stand in that part. Like, you're the one putting it together.
I'm
you
just
know what I
saying in
mean?
general. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people talk, but they don't have the resume. They don't want to go out and show it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you talk, just get it. Show me.
Yeah. My thing was like, how can I, like, if I'm in the MLB, how can I say I'm the best hitter, but don't compete in the home run derby?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. 100%.
Like,
You
so
gotta show out.
But it's lack of confidence. I think
Yeah.
people need to go to these events and be like, all right, I'm not the best DJ, but I'm pretty sure someone in here is going to help me become the best or give me tips. And
That's where I'm going. I'm going to see this shit.
I'll tell you, if I had the time to like sit and really compete, like, cause I do things 100%. You know what I mean?
you
But-
used to do that
but
though, didn't you?
I when I didn't have kids, you know what I mean? Like the extra time goes into other things
Oh,
now.
of course,
you know
of
what I mean?
course,
So
of
it's like,
of course.
if I was still young like that, I would do it no problem because I would have the time to sit, plan, practice, do this. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't have that time anymore like that. You know
After
what I mean?
this, I'm in the lab.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the way it has to be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, like to Zeke's point, I'm just excited to compete. I think for all the shit I do talk and like that I discuss even on this show and stuff, I would be a hypocrite to not even enter. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't think I'm gonna win. I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna play to win. But if I had to put money, I'd put it probably on Dan, and or Danny Cuts, who's in it too. And I know he's
like shit.
I know he's like an OG, filthy, like, and and I completely respect it, but I'm gonna still compete and try and
Dog,
put pressure
rock,
on him, and
rock,
you know what I
dog,
mean?
That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
That's all
it
you gotta
depends
do.
what it comes down
Yo,
to. I feel like if you can rock, you good.
Put the pressure. That's
Yeah,
all you
yeah.
got to do is put pressure.
Yeah.
And certain people can't take pressure. Doesn't matter how good they are. You know what I'm saying? Like all you got to do is come with pressure, and you're already winning. You know what I'm saying? Because that other person has to bring it back. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how good they are. If they don't bring it that time, it could be your day. You know what I mean?
And that is a lot of what DJing is, because you
Yeah.
can have all the skill in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But once you get in front of an audience, if you
can't-
crack, you can.
yeah,
You know
crack,
what I mean?
You crack. You
That's
can't
that's how
crack.
it is.
That's what it is.
I do want to ask, and I think this is fair for me to ask, because anyone who's competing can listen to this, since it will drop before the competition even is. But do you know much about the kind of like rubric of how the judging is going to go, or kind of what is being looked into for a winner?
I think he's gonna go more of the new Red Bulls challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, more of
Versus like a DMC type
yeah,
style.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to see what everybody got. You know what I mean? Like I'm old school, so like I like a lot of the more old school stuff, like the stuff like a lot of the young guys can do. We can do the old school way instead of hitting buttons and bringing stuff back. You know what I mean? But it allows you to. I understand it allows you to do more. So I would love to see. You know what I mean? What people come up with, what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it all, man. We're just gonna be open format like rock. You know what I mean?
Dope.
You gotta have. It's gonna be mic presence. You know what I mean? Records. You know what I'm saying? Crowd control. The basic. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the basics of shit. You know what I mean? And if you're spicing it up crazy, of course you're just gonna.
Yeah.
And all you guys kind of are to me are on that level, regardless of at least you guys can all hit those spots. You know what I mean? So it's about who's gonna practice, who's prepping more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna be dope.
And what I do love about it is, there's always discussion of whether it be a ranking or who's running things, but I don't think this is going to be like, whoever wins is the number one DJ, but at least it has something. At least you have something tangible, and I think at least it's like, well, now I have a belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a resume. It's something that's on my
100%.
resume. So I do appreciate that part. Again, whoever does win, I think it does give you legitimacy, and it's like, oh shit, like that's what happens when you compete. And I hope that if and when you guys do it again, that it will spark more interest.
No,
that
and
people
that's what
wanna
we want to
compete.
do. You know what I'm saying? Just get people, motivated to do something and, compete. Don't be afraid. Come out the closet. You know what I mean?
Please view it as a networking experience.
Yeah, and this basically what it is. It's not about who's going to come in here ego. And if you are coming in ego-wise like that, it's like that's not what we're trying to do. Like you said, leave the ego at the door. It's more of have fun, do what you love, compete, you know what I mean? But don't be an ass about it, you know what I mean? Because there are some people that, that, like you said, could be in their bedroom and nasty, and we never even know. So that's what we're trying to do is just open it up.
Confidence, man. Just bring the confidence.
That's it.
Bibi, you come in?
Absolutely.
I feel like I need your energy there, man.
Oh, he's gonna be there.
I like trust you for some reason.
And we're going to have tequila popping.
Oh my goodness.
Tequila, that's your thing, Casamigos?
Yeah.
Little aguardiente sometimes.
Are you Colombian?
No, I'm Salvadorian.
Oh, no way.
But he acts like it.
I'm a Guatemalan and Honduran.
Neighbor.
You know what I'm saying? Word.
Welcome. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be talking shit. It's all friendly shit, though.
That's it, man. Competitive,
Come on,
man.
yeah, don't pass me the mic. I might scream Astroworld, and I'm not even.
You're gonna have we're gonna have mics, bro.
Yeah,
we're gonna be
Let's get
podcasting
crazy.
live, bro.
Perfect.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I'm
sir.
excited, man. It should be dope.
I
then
gotta
we're
tell
gonna
my
have-
sound guy. I haven't told him yet.
It's gonna be- Poor Melvin.
Is it T.O. Mel?
Theo Mel.
You're gonna have the cars up.
Yeah, there'll be some
Tokyo Drift
there's
still
some
stuff?
nice cars in there. Yeah, we're gonna have everything in there. So the vibe's gonna be dope.
It is. I'm excited. It's the people who've been like hitting me up about. They're like, "Damn, a Wednesday," and I'm like, "Yeah, man, fuck it."
We might even have a bar. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to buy some drinks.
People
and-
dancing.
Yeah. We might.
Oh,
it
yeah, I
might be
mean-
a whole vibe.
Yeah,
It might turn into you never know.
yeah. Because I think it starts at 8 or something.
Yeah. It
And
could just turn into a whole. You never
yeah,
know.
we got time.
You already know.
Hey,
A
people
bunch of
got time.
DJs in the
People-
building.
There's gonna be a lot of
Yeah,
DJs in the building.
and good
A
ones,
lot
too,
Of, yeah,
so
a
it's like-
lot of DJs.
Pull up. It might turn into something crazy.
Yeah, man. it should
Why
be
not
really
Wednesdays, right?
Why not?
Exactly what it is. Also, a lot of unemployed people in there. So
They ain't got no
Please,
jobs
you got-
anyways,
you got-
right?
you know,
You ain't
come on,
waking
man.
up in the morning.
quit acting like you busy, man.
Damn, I do kind of miss it now. It's always grass is greener. Like when I was in it, I was like, I hate this shit. But now I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Soon come.
I think it's just
Yeah.
because it's the summer.
Yeah.
Then once
Enjoy
you get
it, bro.
back into it.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it if you got it right now.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. Fuck. But I'm excited. Yeah. Zeke, pull up.
Oh, I'm there.
Oh, we're podcasting. We're all
Oh, that's
in there.
right.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So we're
I
in
keep
there.
forgetting.
So
I'm
what's
there.
what's the moves this weekend?
Yo, we're at venue. You ready for venue, bro?
Yeah, very excited.
Yeah.
Me
Hell
and Hector together. Pull up
Yeah.
Yeah. What, this Saturday?
Yeah.
this Saturday.
Sister's getting married.
Oh, tell her to come
Pull
too.
up. Bring the whole
Okay.
squad after, dog.
Might
Suits
be
and all.
Might be the move. I'm
Congrats to
gonna
your
be the one
sis.
screaming no, like anybody else.
Older sis? Younger?
Older sis.
Nice.
Are you saying a speech?
I would love to.
She gonna let you?
No, never. All right, get the mic off him. Get the mic off him.
Open bar.
I don't know yet.
Damn, she didn't tell you that?
No.
Wow.
You know, it's just one of those things.
Is
Show
it
up.
really your sister?
It's really my sister.
Damn.
She's not the alcoholic of the family,
Oh.
and I wouldn't say it's me either.
Sure.
How
I
many
just-
how many siblings you got?
I have a twin brother.
I'm
I
a
have-
twin too. I'm dead ass.
Wow. What
For
do they
real?
put- what's
We
the-
gotta hang out.
Time out.
What's in
Time
the
out.
fucking air in Guatemala?
Time out. You're really a twin,
Yeah, I'm really a twin, man.
And
and you're a
twin?
fucin' twin.
I have a twin sister.
That's crazy.
Fraternal twin
That's-
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fraternal
nice.
twin
Dope.
sister.
Yeah, I got a younger sister and then older brother and two older sisters.
Oh damn.
Yeah, my father did not believe in condoms.
Nobody did that back then,
Yeah,
bro.
he just
Actually, no,
believed
you were like
dogs.
He would
1999.
he just 97 hectic.
My bad, dog. See,
Just-
I guessed that too.
He just believed in high cornfields.
You were born here?
I was born here.
Word.
Thank God.
Thank God.
For
Why,
real.
you know somebody looking for papers?
Dude, I always know someone looking for papers.
Right.
dude.
And my prices went up this year with the pandemic.
Everybody, everything did.
You got a PPP loan and you got unemployment? Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. Like, I need a good 50K ball.
Yo, I
wanna
told
put-
you. I
wanna
told
put me
you.
on- you want to put me on your WhatsApp cover? It's
Bro,
gonna cost you.
He don't smoke. He ain't
Yes,
drink.
sir.
He ain't drinking.
He's out of control.
Yeah.
I love
Love
it.
it.
I love it.
Yo, your WhatsApp cover, that was
Yeah,
good.
bro.
That,
You gonna put me on?
killed me.
You gonna post me on Facebook with all this glittery ass fucking thing? Yes. And you gotta live with me? Fuck that.
Yeah, it's real deal now.
Yeah.
Like,
They come. They
yeah,
knock
yeah,
on
they
your
pull
door.
up. Yeah.
Like, where's she at, brother? She in here. Right?
I know a couple like distant tias that like made a career off of marrying people for papers.
Oh my God. God.
Did he
bless.
go to jail?
No, like
Oh.
I think they've done it 3 times. And think about how much money that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're doing it right, like you're good. Like that's
Yeah.
your career. You know what I'm
No
saying?
bullshit.
Prices went up. All
Do
I
they
gotta
have
say.
it? Is it on Indeed? I want to sign up.
No, but you can post it on Craigslist probably.
Bro, it's real shit.
Oh shit!
I mean, if you pull up to a couple like bars in Chelsea, like you'll be.
Oh my, they treat you better than any bar in Boston.
oh for real?
Chelsea's, Boston, they're all looking at you like you got fucking gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you pull up like a little like real cleaned up, they're like, oh, that's the American with like.
Exactly. He got papers.
Yeah.
They even start rubbing your shoulders when they give you your beer. Yeah, they treat you. In Boston, they'll spit on your forehead, but get the fuck out of here. We don't need you. Yo, why'd you even come? We know you don't have money. You're in this bar. Not at
Oh
the
my
Grand.
god.
Yeah,
Holy
you're not
shit.
you're not wrong.
Wild.
You're not wrong.
Yo, bro, you know what I just fucking I know I found out today that 50 Cent's gonna be at the motherfucking in Everett.
yeah, in
50
Cent
Cent?
Encore.
Encore, the hotel.
No,
Oh, the
Casino?
memoir?
That
memoir.
Oh,
Yeah,
he has like residency stuff there.
Yeah,
Oh,
with Big
really?
Night, Yeah,
Yo,
he was at Shrine like 2 weeks ago.
let me find out.
How many times
be
you
in
gonna go see
Everett.
50?
Who the
He in
fuck
Everett, though.
wants to go see 50 DJ?
I do.
No, he's not
He don't
DJing.
even DJ,
He just
bro.
hosting.
He just stands there.
And
Stands there, does a couple verses maybe.
Hey, get that money, 50.
Oh yeah, he's
like that's insane.
Get that money, but
My 50
it's like Lil Jon's at the Grand this Saturday. It's
Yeah.
like,
No, Lil Jon. Have you ever seen? You've seen Lil Jon?
Yeah, he rocks.
Yeah, he's
His energy's crazy.
yeah. Like when I first saw that he was DJ, I had my suspicions. I thought he was like another like Shaq or like
Yeah.
Snoop.
No, he's
Diesel.
Yo, I saw Lil Jon in Vegas. And he, like,
bananas.
Melted my face
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Like it was
Yeah,
sick. Like
yeah.
he,
Especially if you see him in the right atmosphere too.
it was at Hakkasan.
Yep.
So it was
Yeah,
fucking stupid. Like, and you just like realize how many fucking hits that dude has. Like it's
And
just
was part of. Yeah, it's crazy.
oh my god, because like he can just run his catalog.
Straight
Bangers.
bangers after bangers.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He's
Yeah.
got probably like
Make me want to kick babies and shit.
3 or 4 on the top 10 like white person hits.
Oh
Yeah.
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 There could be 20 songs in a row playing at Sissy Cage. It's a ball. Some white man's dying right there. No coke needed.
No,
people
you're
going
1,000% right.
Yo.
Did you see his versus battle with T-Pain?
No, it's crazy.
So it was early, like you know how it's McMad organized
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like it was early COVID,
right,
like when it was
beginning.
just like them live streaming like just at their studios or
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm a huge T-Pain fan.
Oh, he's
and,
great.
And I was like, I like this battle. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I was like, T-Pain obviously has tons of bangers. Lil
He's
Jon
a
has
really
tons
good
of-
performer in real life.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I've seen T-Pain like
Yeah,
3
yeah,
or 4
he's dope.
times.
He's
yeah,
dope,
yeah. Lil Jon washed him,
yeah.
destroyed him. Like it wasn't close.
Because you think about it, he was big, but it wasn't like Little John big.
Nah, or not, and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
nearly as long.
Yeah, exactly. It was a
And-
short period of time.
And
yeah.
and I think the thing that got T-Pain was he went first in every round, so it was always Lil Jon responding,
oh yeah, so
and like you know what I'm saying. And so like I remember
show up with a knife, show up with a
yeah,
gun.
yeah, exactly. Like T-Pain once was like, oh, like like I can talk to my Latinos real quick, and he does like the Hey Senora with like,
Yeah.
or he does some Pitbull record,
Yeah.
which is like cool.
Yeah.
And then Lil Jon would drop like Gasolina
Yeah.
remix, and it's like, goddamn, like,
Bruh.
yeah, it's just like not close.
Then Lovers and Friends comes on, and you're like, fuck,
No,
this
exactly.
is a
So,
good song.
like, let me slow this. Like I would say that T-Pain's like biggest ammo, like Buy You a Drink, like something like that. Even Buy You a Drink will get washed by Lovers and Friends, and that's not even Lil Jon's biggest record.
Nah,
You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
a classic record.
I fell in love with a stripper. It's a good one.
But Lil Jon got something for
That's
it.
top 5 white people though.
Oh,
That's on there. That's on the top 10
that's
list.
a banger at a corporate party.
I'm in love with the stripper.
Golly.
Golly.
You put I'm in love with a stripper with white people.
Oh, they love that jam.
What?
Oh, yeah.
anything Miley Cyrus,
anything
too.
that was playing on jamming, bro, is a hit.
Jammin' still plays heavy Lil Jon. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with radio is crazy just because of how streaming has taken over and everything like
Yeah.
that. It's crazy because like when I was a kid, radio was like everything,
hell
and then
yeah.
probably even before that,
And our
it
radio
was-
here was never even ill, and it was still everything.
and it was still everything. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
I remember like I would go to in my college days like just go to like Philly or like DC or something like that, and like the radios were fucking
Yeah.
popping.
Yeah.
But it was always like club DJs that were like just doing a set before they went to the club.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like they would do like their club type sets there with like no rules.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it was always just like pregame vibes. Like it got me excited. It got me amped.
So you don't want to do radio no more?
I would love to do it, one to say I did, and like
Yeah.
obviously again me growing up here my whole life, like it would be a cool thing to be like, oh wow, like I finally like did it. But it's definitely just outside looking in, and we've had like El Cid here, Rico, Case, now you, like people who've been on the radio, and they talk about like it's it is a job, and you do have a structure to it and everything like that, and just getting that insight again, like stuff I didn't know until I was able to interview those kinds of people. It just seems like okay, like maybe it isn't as like, I don't know if glamorous is the right word, but
It is.
But, like,
it is the right
It's like
word.
a bucket list thing.
it's a bucket list thing.
A resume thing.
Resume. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it was more a resume thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would be crazy grateful. I'd be super excited and
Yeah.
everything like that. But I don't think I would want to like be like a mix show like or like I have like a job there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't think I would want to do that. But I think like long weekend, like long holiday weekend type show, like just
special,
like
the
special.
special,
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Would love to do that. How long were you at 103.3?
So I was on jamming before I was on 103.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before that, yep. And then 103, I was there for, I don't know. The years blew by, so I don't know if it was 3 or,
Oh,
could
before.
have been like 3 or
Long time.
4.
How do you compare those experiences?
The
Jamming and 103?
103 wasn't as big as jamming.
Mm.
Still corporate and stuff like that. So then, they had their structures, they had their stuff. But radio in Boston is just radio in Boston. It doesn't matter the station.
Mm-hmm.
They all they all follow the same lane. You know what I mean?
Did you? Because I know you did live shows too, right?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how to ask this question really, but like, would you approach them and be like, like, just got to do it, or you'd be like, or did you do find excitement in it and putting your own flavor in it?
Doing them live was fun.
Yeah.
Pre-recording them sucked.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then you could still add your little flair in there and do some stuff. 103 was a little more. We had a little more leniency
Yeah.
than jamming.
Because you could do remixes.
Yeah,
And stuff
so
like that,
we
right?
would play remixes. So it was like it was a little more fun. So that's why between the two, I like that part of it more.
Right.
You got to be more of a DJ instead of like an iPod.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you ever get in trouble
All the time.
for like Can do any examples coming up?
Edits or saying something, or you know what I mean? Like it happens.
Are they jerks about it?
You can't. It costs them a shitload of money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
so,
what costs the money?
So you get fined if you pay a swear, if some, you know what I mean, this or that, or everything. It's
so
all,
you would play a dirty edit by accident.
yeah, or it would say clean and it still wasn't clean.
Oh, it's not squeaky clean.
You know what I mean? And then, dude, it's like big money. Because then you got Karen that heard it in the van.
Oh my!
You know what I mean,
that's so
bro?
Crazy, man.
Huge. And it's like a big deal,
Yeah,
bro.
you got Maddie
It's
and
like
Connor
you just.
saying
It's like the worst thing you could ever do. It's like that's the worst thing you do because it ripple effects.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just the PD now has to answer to his boss, and then you know what I mean. They got to answer this person calling, and then the fine. You know what I mean. And this, it's just it's wild. It's a lot of like to be a DJ. I DJ because I like it. It puts a structure to it, so it's not fun. It's not fun to me. Like I'm on Sirius XM, and I love that because my shit is wide open.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah,
so you do globalization?
Yeah, I
right?
do Globalization Sundays at 4 p.m. With Crisco Kid from Texas. He's my host, and that's fun. That's open format
You do that every Sunday?
every Sunday. Yep.
Oh shit!
Yep. Bro, I do shit. I just don't. You know what I mean?
And that's live or pre-recorded?
It's pre-recorded. I have all that stuff, bro. I just don't post. I got.
I don't have Sirius, so
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I'm so off from it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know about globalization.
But yeah, I've been there
and
for
stuff
like 5 years, probably now 4 or 5 years too.
And but because I was talking to Case about it, because I know he's had a couple placements there. And he said that they still give you some kind of list or whatever. I don't know if that's.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's
like,
different.
so-
I don't know.
So it's like you could play anything you want. It's got to be clean because Pitt's just following is clean. It's not because it has to be clean, but he
does have a clean
pushes that
following.
because he has the soccer moms and
Yes,
stuff like that.
yes. He goes crazy in weddings.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Crazy in
in weddings.
Crazy.
But it's like you have to. They the way they play their records during the day, they have a format and they have a list. We don't have to play. You know what I mean? We could pick and choose what to play from that list, but there's not you got to play this, you got to play this, you got to play this after this or before this. You know what I mean? You just got to make sure you start with this type of record and then make sure to hit Pit records. And that's like the openness. You know what I mean? Like, damn, all right, word, let's go.
And but globalization does kind of have a style that or like a frame. Like I would say it's it could be tropical. Like
Yeah,
top
you
40,
can say that.
like-
Yeah. Tropical top 40. Yep.
Yeah, and so does that ever? Are you like I want to get away from that, or do you really like that vibe? Is that
Nah,
kind of-
so when I first started DJing and stuff like that, it was all reggaeton and shit like that. So I had that market on Smash out here, mixtapes, all that stuff. So like it's full circle now, you know what I mean? But I like it's open format enough. I play a lot of hip hop records on there. I keep my set is very the way I always am. I don't play to anything else, you know what I mean? Like it's my hour, I'm gonna play the way I'll follow the rules, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna play like me. Why? Why not? Why switch? You know what I'm saying?
And opening it up to the rest of the floor, we have, I think, different age groups here. Just kind of this state of going out, music, nightlife music, club music. How's it changed? How's it stayed the same? Where do we expect it to go?
Well, I'm definitely the youngest one here, but not. I mean, my friends are like my DJ homies. Like they're kind of like you guys' age, where it ranges from like 25 and older, 30s. So, and also like I never was really the biggest club. It was like whatever they were throwing, like whatever festivals they were doing or wherever they were at, they would be like, all right, you're fucking 17, Bibi, but we could get you in, because just hold my bag and walk in with me.
Yeah,
But,
hold the bag trick.
Yeah, literally that works every time. But I mean, DJing is getting there's more. It's more technical, so in the sense that there's a lot of producer DJs now that are like running the game, where you're like, holy shit, like these people like are really in the studio and bring that shit in the clubs and people love it. They'll turn a freaking Peaches songs by Justin Bieber into a fucking reggaeton song and they'll love it. And white people are like, wow, this is great. So it's a mix of everything. I think DJing is just gonna get better and better, and the clubs are just always gonna have all sorts of. I think people. I don't even know where I'm really going with this. But
I love it.
But
I love
all
it.
I gotta say, there's just too much going on in the DJ world right now. Really, it.
Too much.
Yeah, because people like my friends don't really DJ at clubs. They throw their own parties and still have lines out the door. Like I said, the club is just really
Generic.
yeah.
It's one lane.
It's one lane.
There's
You're gonna-
wedding lanes. There's radio lane.
Yeah.
there's underground lane.
Exactly.
Zeke.
Bro, honestly, I've been so out the loop, bro, that I'm just like, I'm slowly gonna get into it. don't have any answers to that.
Wow, just indifferent.
Speechless.
I'm just speechless because like I've been so behind. Like I haven't been really like following music, DJing, like that. But I do have, I did set my I've set some like little short-term goals as to like, who I want to, there's certain DJs I kind of want to spin along with just to be like, hey, shit, I did it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, like, I don't even know, like with the whole music, where's it going and shit like that, or how the club scene is gonna go, bro. Like I'm just blah. I'm just in Zeke's world. You feel me?
He's a football player.
Yeah,
Started
all about himself.
No, it's not even that, bro. It's just like I just have mad shit. I just do so much shit, bro. The football is just not my only thing that I do. That's just like it's just a hobby to be like, hey, fuck it, I did that shit. I did this. You know what I'm saying?
We're playing with you, brother.
No. I know. No, I know that. But I'm just.
We know you're a TikToker now, kid.
Yo, like you see, like I try to get my hands into shit, But
the more you do, the more you learn, bro.
Yeah,
Smarter
bro.
you are.
Oh yeah, man.
But I definitely
I love parties. I
love
prefer
parties.
than club any day. Like my homies, like Tofu, DJ Moses. They
you have the all you can eat shirt.
Tofu.
Those are my homies. So all those all you can eat parties where they could literally play like anything. It's not like club based. That's what I love. That's what I really love. Like those types of party or day trill. But my boy Wears Nasty in Providence. That's one of the biggest festival parties in Providence.
It's crazy.
Yep. So that's more of my shit.
Yeah, it's weird because
You can tell by the nails. He's a hipster. You know what I'm saying?
painted nails.
Come on, son.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because Providence has such a lively nightlife scene.
Yo, the nightlife scene is crazy out there.
But people talk about Boston not being a big enough market. Rhode Island's worse, or Providence is worse. What are y'all's opinions and kind of why are they so lively? Why are they able to do something like day trail, which is huge?
Because they don't have the restrictions because they're not a major state like that. You know what I mean? Like just Boston's regulations are just ridiculous. Bro.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, like to get a permit to do anything or to
so
do
expensive.
this, like you can't do, or they just shut you down. Like it's just these other states don't have those regulations, bro. So it's just easier.
It's a good answer.
It's the truth. You know what I mean?
It
If
sucks,
it was
man.
wide open here, bro, shit, we blowing this shit out the water.
Oh bullshit! I went to Florida. Oh my bad.
Go ahead. I want to hear you talk.
I hate you, bro. Yo, I went to Florida like a couple weeks ago, bro. I went to one club out there, bro. Yo, that was like legit packed full of coronavirus. Straight up, bro.
That's what you're scared of. Okay.
It came out.
Yo,
Never stop.
Yo, I tell you, it's been crazy for having to be 6 feet apart and you can't even hang out with more than like 4 people in your own house, bro. To now go to the club and there's 700 people,
Ass to ass.
Yo, straight up.
Venue Saturdays, me and Hectic.
No ventilation. My forearm sweating hot, bro.
Yeah, I love it.
Straight up like the basement parties in
hot
'98,
breath.
yo.
Oof.
I love it, man. If you're scared, get the fuck out. Stay home if you want to quarantine. We want to party. Fuck that.
That's it. Let us outside, right?
Let my DJ friends work again.
Yes.
Wow,
Make that shirt.
Bibi for mayor?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro,
always.
what?
I'd vote.
Yeah,
I'd
bro.
vote.
Music makes the world go round and it stops
Facts.
violence. All right? If you go to the
Me
hip hop
and,
room.
me
You go to the hip-hop room.
and Snacks can probably. We could
Yeah.
cause some.
Give me 3 records and I can start and I can
I
start a fight.
started right.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know where I'm going with that. You're like,
Yeah, I
like,
feel you.
music
Bro, I
is-
started a fight playing La Canción last week. I was like,
What?
I
damn,
would
these
cry,
motherfuckers
brother.
is heated.
Yo, well,
They
I
are
was gonna
angry.
say someone's probably sad.
Super angry, sad, bro. I was like,
Someone
what?
hit the bar table a little too hard.
Jeez,
I was like, wow.
that is a very fucking sad song.
Man, like all I gotta say is, man, please go outside and enjoy your fucking life.
Yeah,
This is
just be responsible, man. It's
heavy,
like,
heavy on that one.
you know what I mean? Know your limits, alcohol limits and shit. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying?
I had my boy Fab, DJ Fab. He DJ'd at a bar last weekend. He said that someone, because they drank so much, had to be taken out on like a stretcher, like ambulance.
Oh yeah, I bet, bro. I
Yeah.
100% bet. You
People
don't see
just-
these people fighting each other in the sports stands and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just nobody knows how to act around anybody no more.
Sons in 4.
Yeah. I saw that. She was hilarious.
Yeah, literally.
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Bro.
I am rooting for the Suns though, heavy.
I want Chris Paul. Chris Paul
Yeah, Chris Paul
the chip.
deserves. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
My man, they snubbed him, yo.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
a first superstar trade, bro, and they were like, "Nah, sorry, bro."
And then everyone did
LeBron,
it. And then everyone did it.
He's sitting there like,
Facts. Yeah, and he knows it. He knows it.
He's got a
too.
good team too.
Yeah,
Really good team.
I'm a big Devin Booker fan.
Oh, yeah.
D-Book, he the beast.
They also who's over there now too? Dwight Howard's there too.
Nah.
No, they have they have Jay Crowder.
Yep. Crowder's over there. Yeah, they got a little squad, man.
Yeah, they got
They
a
remind
little,
me of like the Celtics when they won it. Like
Wow.
yeah,
a couple like big
DeAndre
names
Ayton,
and a
who
bunch
was,
of like no names that are really good.
Yeah, they have DeAndre Ayton, who was the first round draft, who was the number 1 pick last year. Cameron Payne, not bad. Yeah, like you said, a bunch of fucking nobodies are all just
but
like solid.
they score points. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Or they
yeah.
keep the game
A
close,
bunch of
so it's
fucking
good. They got a
no-names.
bench basically. You know, you need a six
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
No, basketball was definitely strange this year. You know, did you see that
Steph and
stat,
LeBron.
that stat? It was like since like 2010.
Like 11 years.
Yeah, 11
First
years,
time.
yo.
That's
that
crazy.
Miami, the who was it? Miami, Cleveland,
and the
Lakers,
Warriors.
or Warriors, and then what's the other? San Antonio.
Yeah,
Because they used to go all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the first time in 10, 11 years, bro.
Yeah,
They didn't make
it's
it.
insane. Do you think LeBron's the GOAT?
He's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I need
The GOAT?
What the GOAT?
That's like saying one DJ in Boston is the GOAT. Because every player is good at like in their own way. Like there are goats in their own way. Like Kobe's a GOAT.
During his generation, he's the GOAT. To me, his
Yeah.
generation, no, who's better than LeBron? In his
Kobe.
generation. His generation.
That's not his generation.
They had a little
They
overlap.
were a
but
little
it's the same
overlap.
overlap that Kobe and Michael had.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as far as like when LeBron's coming into the league, it's been his league.
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely.
But who else is better? You know what I'm saying? Like Steph Curry's better shooter.
Yeah.
He's the go to shooting. You know what I mean?
Oh,
See, that's
definitely
why I
the
say-
GOAT
That's
of
why I say
shooting.
different goats.
But people would be like, oh, like Michael Jordan is the all around GOAT, like the GOAT.
Okay.
I have a big argument for like Kareem. Just
He's
because,
amazing.
yeah,
He's really
all
good.
like he's won a. I think he's won a high school championship, college championship, NBA championship, and I don't know if he got a coaching one. He has like just this crazy stat, like just wins.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like wins.
That's GOAT.
And like most points ever. I think most blocks ever. Maybe Kareem's up there. I don't think Kareem gets enough.
LeBron can't win alone though.
That's the thing with Kevin Durant too.
That's the biggest thing. Yeah.
Kevin
a lot
Durant-
of the new guys can't.
Yeah.
They're really dominant.
The
They're
super
really
team.
one-on-one players, but
Yeah. I saw this thing that was like, if Kevin Durant takes the Nets to the finals and wins finals
better than
MVP,
LeBron, right?
that like he'll be like in the GOAT conversation. And I don't
I think he should.
I
Why
think he
not?
should be. I think he is now.
He's an
He's
an
amazing.
unbelievable shooter.
I think he's
For
one of
his
like the best.
lankiness and
Yeah,
like
I think he's one of the best like scorers.
yeah.
But like his championships are like with the Warriors, which was like a cheat code team. Like you know what I mean? Where like
LeBron did that too, though.
LeBron also got a win with nobodies though, against the Warriors, which I think helps his case a lot.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like the second best player was it Deladova or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
nobody's.
bunch of fucking nobodies. So,
Nobody's.
I don't know. I'm a big Kevin Durant. I wouldn't mind James Harden winning a championship too.
Hell yeah.
I would like to see any of the definitely the guys that really deserve it, like you said, the Hardens. You know, the Chris Pauls.
Yeah.
I would, you know what I mean?
A Nets Suns final would be
dope.
pretty
Oh my
fucking
God,
sick.
New York would be fucking
Lit.
nuts.
Yeah.
Lit.
Too.
Yeah.
Uptown would be crazy.
Yeah.
Literally.
yeah. Facts.
Crime is accepted that day. You guys get away with murder.
The purge. The purge. Yeah.
You guys can have an hour to kill whoever you want. Go ahead. Just don't burn down the fucking stadium.
I did want to, we talk so much about present and future. I did want to talk about the past, and you having your DJ career is probably almost as old as I am, if
Could
not.
be. I'm like almost 20. 20 could be 20.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not that long, but you get my point. Just throughout kind of your career, like any standout events, any just standout changes,
Bro, so just like DJing at the Garden is like unbelievable.
Oh yeah, and you've done that multiple
Yeah,
times.
I've
right?
done that a few times, yeah. So that shit is just like, and you think it would be the same every time, and it's always the same. Like the feeling you get, everything is just bananas. But to stand under all those and see all those people and shit, that's just real shit.
How did you approach those kinds of sets?
I don't approach.
You just
I
went
just
in
rock,
and did
bro. I always rock. I just test the room. I test the waters. I play some records and figure it out.
it, and you gotta play clean music. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Clean music?
At the thing? No, I don't think I had to.
At the
Oh, really?
Garden?
But I might have. But I was, you got
Just
radio
being
shit.
conscious.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So, but that was just, your lane. You know what I mean? You know where you're at for pit.
Read
You
the
know what I
room.
mean? So you kind of know who's in the room. So you just play some records and test it out and just go from there. You know what I mean? That's how I always usually approach it. But that's cool. Like getting a call to DJ from Madonna, you know what I mean, and not be able to go.
What's the story behind that?
So Calvin Harris missed a flight from Chicago, and he was supposed to open up for Madonna, and I was second on the list. And when they called me, my son was literally being born. So it was like 2 life-changing moments, and I had to pick one. Bananas.
You know what's funny? We had Real P on the show.
Yeah.
Oh man, God bless Real P, one of my favorite R&B DJs.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite.
Time.
He's one of my favorite DJs.
Oh, man.
And he had a very similar story where he when Bruno Mars was here.
Yeah.
And you've heard Real P play like him and Bruno Mars. Like it's a very good mix. And I guess he did like the pre-party, like the VIP pre-party at the Garden. Not the Garden, but like whatever on the side. And I guess he did really, really well. They fucked with him and they offered him to go on tour with them and just do every single pre-party or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
At that time, his wife was 9 months pregnant and was like
I was
ready to pop at any
in
moment.
the hospital room. Like homeboy called me. He was like, "Yo, it's at the Garden. I'll pick you up. We can come right back
Tonight, like that night."
Yeah. I was like, "Bro, I can't." Yeah.
No way.
So I feel like in life you always get 2 opportunities. You get one given to you, and you get one you work for. So to me, the pit shit came after again, and I got the opportunity to be at the Garden.
Right.
So, but I worked for that one.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
and what show was that for?
Madonna's like she was on tour.
Also, it was the same show.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. And so for because I mean Madonna's one of the.
I'll tell you, if I went there, we would never have this conversation right now.
Right.
I would have took that shit and ran with it.
Absolutely.
And I would have never came
And
back.
I think the same with P. Like he would have
Oh,
probably
bro.
made crazy connections out in tour and done God knows
I would have
what.
made sure. Come on, you're talking about the queen of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
Queen of Pop. Yeah.
Like, dog, I would have made sure to go on that stage and handled it. And
Yeah.
Boom.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Definitely would have been a different.
With her being, who she is,
she is.
covering
Yeah,
decades
yeah.
of music,
Yeah, it's
how do you
crazy.
approach a set like that for
Just
her
have
crowd?
fun. Because they're fun records, man, regardless. Her records are fun. You know what I mean? And you know the crowd in there. If they grew up on Madonna, those women are fun. And if not, they're like closet fun. You know what I mean? So they're
and
looking
they're out
to
there
get
to
a
have a
little
good
loose.
time.
Yes.
Yeah, a little loose. Yep.
So you know what I mean? So it's dope.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hectik had to wear a crop top that night.
If I had it to see the deal, bro, you might have seen me flexing out there like it was the 80s.
Oh,
Come on,
shit.
Ezekiel does it all the time. Not you, but the other one. But yeah, man, like just shit like that, man. You know, I done some wild shit, man. Like, DJ for Poppy every time they won one of the playoff series before they won the championship. You know, and after that, just being around celebrities all the time and doing just crazy stuff, man. Like maybe I'll write a book one day.
You
Oh,
should.
yeah, you should.
That's the thing about like DJs who have really long careers and are really, really in it. Yours very illustrious. Like, there's some fucking stories. Like, there's shit that really, really happens in nightlife, and that's why I'm excited now having the podcast and having it be somewhat established as we go back into nightlife. That now as shit kind of happens, we actually have.
Oh, you can
like,
talk about it.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like throughout the last whole year, it's been like hypotheticals or like things in the past, but
Yeah.
like now we can talk about like shit that's really going on. For an example, like like imagine if we were having this conversation during like Aaron Hernandez stuff.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
know that you're probably DJing the night
I DJ both nights.
that
Both nights, yeah.
so
So I actually met Homeboy first. So I walked up to the room on a Tuesday night, and he was outside with McCourty, and they weren't even together. So they were like
Right.
probably just met each other on the field too. 'cause
and
they
he
were
was at
rookies.
that time he was 20
Dog, young,
21.
young. I'm talking about super young.
Yeah.
So I was walked up, asked him what's up, boom. We just built that relationship. So when he'd come out, tables, this and that, you know what I mean? Then I sent him to Jeff all the time because I was just DJing,
Right.
And then to be interested, he wanted me to like park his truck when he was coming. Can you value, you know what I mean? This and that.
He asked you to park your truck?
Yeah.
So from my understanding is times really were different back like at this time
Yeah.
and that also like celebrities would actually party with people.
Oh yeah.
Like they were actually like in the
Oh,
mix.
but he's I'll tell you, over the 20 years, he's probably the one that partied with the people that the most that didn't give a shit. Like he really was in the crowd, didn't care.
Do you
know
think
what I'm saying?
that's because of his youth, or do you think it was just his
Probably?
personality?
Yeah, probably just because he's young. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
nowadays, like any celebrity, whether it be an athlete or they're closed off. Like you can't touch them.
100%.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, he was just young.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you pull up to Rumor Tuesdays.
Yep, he would pull up Rumor Tuesdays, bro.
Because,
Yep.
so, when I watched the documentary on him, I think it was over COVID maybe that I watched this. Like it would show like the surveillance videos and like he was really just like I'd be like, I know exactly where he is.
Yeah.
And it's like not in a corner in a table. Like
So
he was just chilling.
Craziest thing about that is I don't know how they never called me in for the thing, because they have two people, right, that are on stand and mention that because I don't know what surveillance video they have, but they like met Aaron that night of the shit, and it was because of me, because I introduced them. And these people say like my name on stand, you know what I mean? And I'm just surprised. But they were at my house.
What?
Bro.
That night.
True story.
Before or after?
Yo, all my kids, ready? No. That night, I remember the night. He walks in, homies behind him. I hadn't seen him. I had just had my first kid probably 6 months before, and I hadn't seen him, and he had just had his kid. J. Cole's there. J. Cole got a table to the left. The night's crazy. He walks in. We see each other. Yo, what's up? Long time, this and that. I'm like, yo, how you been? How's your kid? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, let's chop it up. Let me get your number. Bro, we're on camera. Homies behind them. We're on camera swapping cell phones and typing and then handing the phones back to each other, bro. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? I had just moved to Woburn from Cambridge the night before. Like, I'm talking about, I didn't know the address yet. Like, my mother didn't know my address.
Right.
Nobody knew my address. I get a phone call, and it's Massachusetts State Police. Oh, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know, we'd like to ask some questions about what? You know, well, we seen you on camera with this and that, and the cell phones, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sure, where you want me to come in? Oh, we're outside.
Of your new spot.
Of my new place, not my old place. A new place, I don't even have like any paperwork, not even mail going there. Like,
Right.
And I'm like, Somerville? They're like, nah, they're like Woburn. Sure enough.
yeah.
Sure enough. And it was like first 48, bro. One sat in front of me, and then one sat behind. And like, they try to check, you know, they really try to check if you lying or you. Yeah, it was crazy. So they asked me a bunch of questions, you know, how did I know him? You know,
This was how many days after?
after the whole thing was probably within a week maybe or two. Like they came to my house, bro, and they were asking me now, like they were like, "How come nobody's talked to you?" I was like, "I have no idea, bro."
And did you know what
I
was
was like,
going
"But I don't
on?
know anything because I drink and smoke all the time."
Did you know what was going on yet? Because I feel like at that point it hadn't. They were investigating, but it hadn't made news yet.
I'll be honest, I thought it was one of his homies. So I've been around him before when he's gotten in altercations, and dudes that he was rolling with were wild.
Right.
Like wild. So when it all happened, I was like, oh, that's a classic, you know what I mean? Like a superstar let one of the homies use the whip, and then they did some dumb shit, you know what I mean? And then it all transpired from there, you know what I mean? But I never seen, like, he did get aggressive over the years, you know what I'm saying?
But you never thought it would be that bad.
Nah, shit, but dude, yeah, you that gangster, you gangster. You know, if you got it in you know what I mean? But I'll tell you, like, yeah, they asked me, so they asked what we were talking about in the booth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, you know, I'm friends with a lot of superstars. Like J. Cole was there, you know, like, you know, I do this and that. I've done this for years, you know. They ask for songs or requests, and then they go, what did he request? My children. I've told some people the story, but nobody knows the story. Yo, my man wanted me to play French Montana. I ain't worried about nothing that night. And they asked me, I was like, I don't remember.
Wow.
So that's probably why, because I was like, I don't remember. I wasn't trying to be on stand, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, I drink a lot, and that.
Did you felt that pressure? You were like at that point, were you being strategic of your answers because you're like, this might come back to me?
I'm just from a different side of the table, so I'm just not going to get myself involved in something that's not my fucking problem.
Sure.
Especially that big.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be on stand pointing nobody out and doing no other shit, because I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. I was there. Like, I can't, at the end of the day, I'm not going to give you the answer of who was it, you know what I mean? Do I know Homeboy? Yeah, I know Homeboy. I knew Homeboy for years, a long time. He was a good dude around me, you know what I mean? But I got a couple situations. I got some footage that I've been trying to find just to kind of maybe leak out or something. It's some good footage, too. It was the year that, what year did Gronk mess up his ankle? It was like they were playing the Ravens one year, and he messed up his ankle, and these dudes were all in Cure one night, like hopping on couches, and I got everybody throwing me shout-outs on the video, and he gets a little gangster on the video. And he's like, yo, make sure this shit ain't posted, dog. I'll fuck you up type shit. You know what I mean? I swear to God, yo, it's true stories, bro.
Scary dude.
Yeah, this is true stories.
Scary dude.
Yeah, but he for the most part, though, he was cool. But you could see the transition when because when I first met him, he wasn't hanging with nobody. Mm-hmm. He was literally by himself.
Like the videos in the documentary, like he was dolo, walking into a club. And I'm like.
By himself, bro. By himself. And then all of a sudden, I was like, when it started, I even questioned. I was like, damn, this is hanging with some, like, I have friends like that, and they stay on that side of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, like, those dudes is real. like, you making a shitload of money, be hanging out with
Right,
some
right.
dudes like this. And everybody has those friends, and you don't really be out in public with them like that. You know what I mean? And I was like, you could just see the change. You know, something happened. I don't know. But I would love to know what really happened.
So he went from standing around to like, did he eventually like get tables or anything like that?
No, he always would come, get a table, walk around. He would always have a table. And he would just walk around and be in the crowd, walk around, you know. He
Like
would just
talking to shorties like a normal dude.
yeah, like he was like, yeah. But you got to understand, he was young. He had just signed that check.
Big deal.
So he wasn't Tom Brady, Big Poppy yet type shit. Like he was, everybody
He was gonna
on him.
be. He was gonna be.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was right there. He was
was
about,
he was about to
he was
pop
about to
off.
be that dude you can go out and it's going to be an issue if you go out because everybody's going to be wanting to load over you and all this other stuff. Yeah. Yeah. He was just there. He just signed the paperwork. It didn't blow up for him.
Yep.
But, you know, sad story.
Yeah.
Very sad to see us, you know what I mean? Two people like that, especially, you know what I mean? And nobody knows, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I could tell you stories for days, brother. I think I might write a book one day. I might.
You should. I mean, and that's a lot. Like a big reason why, again, this podcast and I'm sure your podcast exists. You know, you were talking about kind of being able to have the dialogue. And,
Yeah,
and
you know,
everything like
we don't get to. We're in a fish tank, I call it. You know what I mean? We're always
Yeah.
just, you know.
And that is the weird thing about the DJ is that, like, we're not out and about to be able to be talked to. And then, you know, there's some DJs that are some of the most introverted people I know.
Yeah.
But they fucking rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's the way they let it out. But we see shit every week.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
wild
Crazy shit.
bro. Wild shit. Wild shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just from, you know, stories, bro.
Yeah. And
Good and bad. You know what I mean?
but I'm sure crowds and reactions and stuff have changed since like the 2000s, the early 2000s.
Everything. Like, the music's the biggest part. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop wasn't this big. You know what I mean? 20 years ago when I was playing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you only had a few rappers that were hot. You didn't have YouTube rappers and, you know what I mean, Instagram rappers and all these people that the internet has made famous. It was literally people that were hot because, they had hot music, you know what I mean? Like now it's more the gimmick you have and everything else. So it's like everything's changed. But it's life, right? Everything changes all the time. It's like when we started, you know, old school music, you know what I'm saying? The 60s, 70s, we didn't really like it. You know what I mean? We have just genres, man. It's time. It's you either keep up, you got to keep up. If not, you got to just get out of the way. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Bibi, what kind of music do you like day to day? As the younger cat.
She's a trap star.
It's a good song. It's a great song. It's a great song. Dude, mine changes. Like I'll go from like old R&B to like reggaeton,
So you're moody.
and then I'll go to like SoundCloud and listen to like a mix by like Moses or like Silent Addy or like really good producer DJs that throw good mixes. My boy Falcons, shout out
Falcons is
Pangea.
dope.
So it just changes. Like if I don't want to be on my phone playing music, I'll play a mix. I'll go on Camilo's app and be like, let me hear this reggaeton mix or a dembow mix. Like it's very everywhere. I don't listen to country music. That's really
I'll say that's probably the only one thing I don't listen to.
yeah,
Well,
country
I
music.
wanted to ask because, you know, you being, you know, veteran DJ and, you know, to be real, you do have to keep up.
Oh, you have to.
You know,
100%,
it
you always
probably more work versus like, you know, me or you. It's like we're kind of just in it. You know what I mean?
No, but I love music, bro. Like I love old R&B. That's why I like when Real P DJs. He was at my boy's event
At Crib.
at Crib.
Yeah, you were there?
Dude, yeah, Love You Better. That's one of my favorite events because it's a strictly R&B night. And the last hour, like, Where's Nasty will hop on and blow, like, you know, some rap and some cool shit. But, dude, like, it's amazing. Like, that's my shit. R&B is really, like, my shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say that. But mix is it. The mixes are my favorite thing. Like,
Yeah. You should listen to my episode with Real P. I think you would like it a lot.
Yeah, I got to.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he's a really, really dope dude. But do you feel it ever, I don't know if difficult's the word, but like to keep up, like
Nah.
what are kind of your methods to do so?
It's just me giving a shit or not. It's that easy. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I can turn it down or turn it up. It just depends on what mood I want to be in and if I really want to be in. You know what I mean? So, like, since you started, have you been 100% since you started?
What do you mean?
As far as just turn up energy? Like, make sure it's 100% since we've been back?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a trick question.
I'm just asking. No, I'm asking.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, my energy's there too. But I'll tell you, it hasn't been there for like the last 5 years like that.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
And it's just because of longevity, like you've just been there
It's just,
too long? Or?
yeah, it's just break. You know what I'm saying? You need some change. You need this.
So you
need
needed
that.
COVID in a sense?
I needed it, yeah, 100%. Yeah, just a break.
Yeah,
Just
for
to
sure.
slow down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're running through the same shit and it's not, I don't know.
But now
Boston's not lit like that. Like it's lit, but it's not. Like I travel a lot, so it's different. I get to see
You
a
get to
lot of
compare
lit
it.
shit. You know what I mean? It sucks. It's like a gift and a curse because then you come back home, you're like, oh my god, this is fucking great.
I wish it was better. But
And it's usually not the crowd. I'll tell you, it's not the people. It's just the way the city's in a chokehold by the government. You know what I'm saying? Restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Like if we were allowed to do more things, I guarantee it would be a fun place to really do shit.
Yeah.
Like if we had more rooftops to do dope shit and more
Yeah.
beach parties and more pool parties. You know what I mean? Like
every cool thing that has happened gets
We
some
get
neighbor to
yeah,
complain.
you know
or
what I
whatever.
mean?
Right now, I think as we speak, Karma Lounge is under some
Yeah,
fire.
it's
I don't know if you
crazy,
saw
right?
that.
Yeah.
So again, by the time this drops, I don't know if things will change by then or not. But
yeah, I hope
today,
they get through it. You know what I mean?
I think I don't know if you guys
Wait,
know.
what happened?
So
What happened?
you know, Karma Lounge in Everett, they're right now on some like trial or like city forum or something that's happening. I think literally right now, because I guess the city's trying to shut them down just because of like noise complaints and
Oh my
shit like that. And this shit happens like all the time.
You know what? So I've been able to play both sides of the fence for like a long time as far as business, and then the artist wise. At the end of the day, it's like business. You gotta take care of business. You know what I'm saying? And like, if the city is somebody that's gonna shut you down, you have to appease them at some point for a little bit, or just do things certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Unless you got big pockets like that. You know what I'm saying? If not, you gotta play the way they want you to play. You know what I'm saying? I think they could have done some things a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But it does suck that they're trying to shut them down. You know what I mean? Especially now that they're back open. You know what I mean? Like let them live. You know what I'm saying? Like they haven't lived all year. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Like, and it's just that place has always been there. So, but it's to me, even venue and like rumor and shit, like Icon, like they'll get noise complaints, bro. People really call, and the police will come and like write them up. Like, how does that happen? You're a nightclub aren't you zoned?
Damn.
To me, it makes no
like-
sense. It's wild.
It's
yeah.
like downtown.
Like, and then these people move into the area like, oh shit, I moved next to Karma. Did you not know it's a fucking, nightclub, fucking hookah lounge?
That's been there for
that's been there
years.
forever.
Yeah.
Like, and now you're gonna call and fucking get the place fucked up because move.
corny.
You should have checked what it is.
Yeah,
bro.
it is very, very corny, but it's wild.
Entertainment, like you said, is the one getting screwed all the time, man.
Always.
Unfortunately.
Always, and it's crazy because it does make so much money.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
And it pays a lot of
imagine
people.
Boston with no.
Yeah, man. It pays a lot of people, gives a lot of jobs. You know what I mean? It pays the city back a shitload.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? So it's like, as long as everybody sticks to what the hell they want, what's the problem? You know?
Yeah, and it's so crazy.
But it's
'cause
it's very a college state too, so that's probably half the problem because people aren't going to be sending their kids here to Ivy League schools and fucking it's a place known to fucking New York City party. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's a blessing for DJs in a sense that you got all the college kids that want to do party and come out so they could come and fill the room and make you feel like you got a crazy crowd. I feel like
yeah,
I'll tell you, it is fun. DJing in Boston is fun. You know what I mean? If you get the right crowd in the right room and stuff like that, it's dope. You know what I mean? Because you do have that big mix of people. I like that big room
Yeah.
of mix of everybody's. You know what I'm saying?
Once that college homie tells that other college homie, it's like, oh, the cultured kids are gonna be like, yo, you want to go listen to Bad Bunny and have a good time? You gotta go to Icon on Fridays, and it's strictly like reggaeton, bachata, everything. Oh, you want to listen to some hood shit? You gotta go to fucking Bijou venue on a Saturday night. Like things like that. So it's like tell a friend, tell a friend.
100%.
Icon Fridays too.
I like Icon Fridays.
Very, very, very popping.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, it's so good out there right
Yeah.
now.
Me and you both there this Friday too.
Yep.
Different.
Oh,
Yes,
you gonna be
sir.
there Friday?
Yeah.
I'm doing the hip hop room.
Yep.
And then
Okay,
he'll be
okay.
the.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Love
That was.
man.
I'll tell you. Before COVID hit, that was like the funnest project that I was part of building.
How
Yeah.
important, so obviously Latin music has kind of skyrocketed in the last.
Oh, it's crazy. I'll tell you. Over COVID, I've never seen so many white people with
Yeah.
Bad Bunny
Oh,
being played
no
on their snaps,
bullshit.
on boats and everything. It's nice to see. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah.
And so how important was it to, you mentioning that be one of the most fun projects you've been on? Why was that? Why was that a project?
Because I'm Latin, first of all, you know what I mean? And to not for me to say that I'm somebody that's changed downtown, I'm somebody that's been part of downtown and not been able to provide something for my people, like I'd be ashamed of myself if I didn't try at least, you know what I mean? And I think it was just a perfect timing when it happened and everything else like that, and where I was, where a lot of people and the pieces we put together trusted me, you know what I'm saying, to really put them in a room together and work. So it was nice to, it was nice to build something again, because I was stagnant for a little bit, feeling no growth, no nothing, you know what I mean? So to start from the bottom and start you know what I mean, to build this thing and see it grow and to see people excited about it, you know what I mean, it's dope. You know, because unfortunately, we do a lot of our nights are longevity nights, you know what I mean? It's a great thing, but it's hard to keep it fresh, keep it new, keep people excited about it. So I'll tell you, it was a long time since we started something, and there was that like a totally different lane, you know what I mean? So it was like, it just gave me life, you know what I mean? I think it gave everybody else in the room life too, so it was nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think as far as New England or Massachusetts Latin nights go, it's all very North Shore based, and they definitely have their style and you know, their DJs and their community and everything like that. Was your approach to replicate it? Was it to make something completely original? What was kind of your approach?
No,
to
so Fridays at Ritmo is totally different from like our Latin night as Saturday. Saturday, I would say, is more branded to like the Puerto Rican, Dominican, you know, uptown type vibe. Where Fridays is a little more like Central American. We're looking more Colombian. We're looking more Latin, European type thing, type of vibe over the. Just the other, there's a difference. If you've been around, you understand it.
We had Harvey Romero last week. And we were
Yeah.
talking a lot about the differences, and because I think I said it on that episode where it's like, imagine if you go to like China and there's an American themed party, like there's an American party where they get like American DJs, and then it's like, well, what does that even look like?
Yeah,
you know, you could assume it's hip hop, but it's also rock, or it's also top 40 or pop. You know what I mean? So when you do a Latin night, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can cover, there's 50
so
genres,
many,
right? You know what I'm saying? So,
and a lot of Latin music is classics.
yeah.
So it's like you can get your library on a Latin night is very different than your hip hop night. You know, you're stuck in an hour's worth of music on a hip hop night, you know, for the most part. And Latin shit you could touch because, you know, if you're really Latin, your parents played, even though you're not as Latin as your parents were, you still grew up hearing it in the house. So when that hits, you're going to be out there with your friends, you know what I mean? And it was just, dog, everything about it was nice. You know what I'm saying? It's just new, different, you know, working with a different team that we got in there, trying to find new DJs, you know what I mean? I've been working with the same DJs the last, you know what I mean, hip hop lane, top 40 lane, you know, the last 20 years to be able to be like, yo, who is really dominating the Latin market besides those Dominican, Puerto Rican guys that are going doing the uptown thing. Like, I want to find the guy that's in East Boston, the guy that's in Chelsea, the guy that's in Revere, you know what I'm saying, doing those little other spots, you know what I mean, that I've never worked with before, but that have that vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That maybe I can give them a little energy and put them in a lane and, you know, spark them up a little bit by putting them downtown and giving them that life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that does become apparent in the actual bookings, you know, and you know, because it does differ, you know, it's very easy to get, bringing the North Shore guys just down here and just replicating it.
But it's just going to be the same, you know. We got it. So that's been nice because we're looking for change, difference, you know what I mean? And it's dope. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
This is why social media is so important right now, because there's things like Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, and the way people market, like, people are marketing for the clubs. Like, you posting them playing that Bad Bunny song, that one friend that's going to be like, holy shit, where do they play that? I need to be there for that. And then that's why I said a friend's going to tell a friend. So people need to see the importance of that too. Like, have a crazy, like, have your white people in an area with the Spanish people, because that's, as of right now, that everything's mixed. Everything is mixed. Like, you know, that, like you said, the rookie crowd might be the new crowd.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I'm with it. It's the internet crowd. I call it the internet crowd.
I'm with the rejuvenation. That's why I'll tell you, DJ, like, COVID didn't scare me for like for nothing. Like, it wasn't, oh, my career's over. Oh, it's going to stop because I'm fucking almost 40, you know what I'm saying?
But that was a luxury for you in that you've been a staple in the game for so long.
It's strategic. It hasn't been by accident, you know what I mean? Like,
no, of course.
Every move I made is to make the move to make sure I'm going to continue to be here and make sure I still give back to the industry that gave to me, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, if you're good people, just, you know, surround yourself by good people and you just make moves, and with people that want to make moves, it should work out. You know what I mean? If you got the lazy people, you're going to find them. But I wasn't, COVID didn't, you know, it was a break for everybody. So there was no one could level up, like we said before. So it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, you could level up over me, or I was leveling up over you, or Joe Schmo down the street. Was like, nobody was fucking working.
Right.
Like, the most you were doing is streaming more, you know what I mean? And even that, I did maybe 2 or 3 times. I was like, yo, you know what? I want to take a break. Because I want to take a break mentally. I want to take a break. And I want to give people a break too. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm going to be fully fucking charged. You know what I mean? And they're going to be like, damn, what happened? Oh, let me remind you real quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I've looked at the whole thing.
But you're DJ Hectik. That's another thing. Like, you, regardless if you do not do streaming or DJing, people are going to be like, oh, I remember him from a minute ago. He fucking rocks it. Like,
Well, I'm glad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never, you know, it was always about fucking the party to me. Never about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like that, remembering that time when, damn, God, shit, remember when that party, this and that. That's why I do it. That's why I'll tell you I was turned off the last like probably 5 years because it turned into a job. You know what I mean? It turned into, fuck, I gotta go do this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go fucking do this. You know what I mean? It wasn't even that the motion of doing it, but I gotta do this for this. You know what I mean? So I started to have kids. Oh, fuck. You know what I mean? I got a few kids. I got to DJ to pay these bills to these kids. It's not, I got to go DJ to have a good time anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I literally, when my middle daughter was born, I tried to retire. And it was just too, at that point, I was already too deep. I had to stay around. And it wasn't good because mentally I wasn't in a good pace. You know what I mean? So it was just like, the last 5 years was terrible. I'll say of DJing was like fucking awful. You know, and I put my smiley face on, bro, and made it happen. You know what I'm saying? But now where I'm at, COVID, I'm telling you, rejuvenation. It feels good to be out there. It feels good to be seeing you guys. I'm excited to DJ with you. Yeah, it's going to be really, really good. You know, it was dope to DJ with Foreign last week. And it's funny because Sid was like, damn, I'd love to see that duo, me and Foreign, because he works for Foreign. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, it's funny, bro. Me and Foreign been doing it for a grip. Me and Foreign did this 10 years ago. We used to rock together all the time. So it was nice to see, like, Sid never seen that, but not knowing, yo, we've been done that before. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's fun. Just have fun. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm going out. If you're going to come see me, you're going to get the best of me. I'm going to make sure every time I fucking come out, you're going to get the fucking best, the high energy, everything you want and need from Hectik is going to be here 100%.
Love to hear it, man.
Yeah, I'm back and I'm excited to be back.
And that rejuvenation is important.
You need it, man.
Yeah.
It was during the process. It was easy for me to kind of refresh because I was traveling so much. So like, this is the most I've been, literally, dog, 20 years. This most I've been home, like COVID, like, and it was like, you know, shut down, bang, and that's the only reason why. So, you know, not running from things, you know what I'm saying, having to be in front of things, have to take part in things, do this, do that, and it was just perfect when it happened. So I'm going to make sure that with what I've gained, you know what I mean, the peace that I've gained during COVID, I want to make sure to give it back to the people that followed me for so long, that haven't heard me before and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get the best of me.
Word.
Yeah.
Love that.
I can give that.
Perfect. Zeke, what remind everyone what we can expect from you coming down the pipeline?
Coming down the pipeline. Let's see. Well, I hopefully, I'm trying to retire, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man. I'm trying to retire young, bro. So I'm just trying to find multiple ways of like to have some type of like source of income, dog. Streams of income, you know what I'm saying?
Find out what you're good at.
I'm not here like the whole DJing thing. I love it, but I just do it for fun. It's just like you guys take this shit a whole different lane, bro, and it's fire to see that. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take this whole DJing shit serious. If I get the opportunity to DJ, say, for example, with you, Heck hits me up, I'm going to say, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll open up for you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to better my life and just bring positivity and great vibes.
I hear that. There you go. I love that.
Love that.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Oh, yeah, sure.
When it comes to DJing, right, would you rather open up for yourself or have an opener?
I'd rather open up for myself.
I like that. It sucks having to reset a room at like 12.
Wait, what was the question?
Like having to
having an opener. As long as the opener's good, I'm with it. You know
but that's the thing. Like, good openers are probably good enough to be headliners. So they don't want to. You know what I mean? That's what I'm. You know, now being a little bit more involved in the music stuff and actually like booking and stuff. Like, you know, like I just booked someone. They're like, yeah, but I'm gonna need an opener, and I'm like, can you pick them? Because like all the people I know, they're gonna be like, don't ever ask me to open. You know what I mean? And I don't trust anyone else. Yeah. And you know how it is, like, you know, rooms are getting full by 10:45, 11.
Bro,
so
Saturday, my dude, I think I was like, my computer. Oh shit! Yeah. I was like,
so the opener,
bro,
like
early,
like
really?
By the time
20 years, I've never seen venue that fucking rocking early, bro.
Yeah, because before COVID, like you would have the first hour was a wash, yeah, and then you just have to make it through the next hour, and
no
so
one was coming
openers
till 11:30, 45.
Yeah, so
bro,
the
midnight,
opener
Hollywood
was just
shit.
like a play, like and a lot, like I got my start doing openers for tons of people, so I understood it.
I respect a good opener though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, I was talking to
I love to open too though.
I love again setting my own love it. But I was talking to Hills about this young guy that you know you got Hills, on Icon.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you know, you're getting these big placements now. Like, you know, this is going to be a big summer for you, whatever. But I'm like, never underestimate taking the opening gig because it will teach you so much.
You're gonna learn.
Because I know people who have skipped it. You know,
That's
they
problem.
rode a wave
Everybody
or
wants to
whatever.
skip the hustle. You can't skip it, though.
And you lose. It's like, I'm not gonna find a good analogy for it, but it's like,
But you're just missing part of the game.
yeah,
You're
it's
missing
like
part of the
going
game.
to a gun range and trying to like hit targets and you've never held a gun before.
Yeah,
like you need to do the corny,
Yeah.
like where they teach you how to hold it, like and be able.
Yo,
to shoot
I've had
right.
somebody like harass me to open for me, right? Harass me. Finally, the other day, I was like, "Yo, work, do it."
Right.
Bro, like 20 minutes into the club opening, I'm getting calls, like because they didn't know how to use the equipment.
Yep. That happened to me 2 weeks ago.
Bro, like I am all for everybody's confidence, yo.
But
You really need to know what the fuck you're doing
Yeah.
if you got some confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like confidence ain't gonna, when it comes to DJing, confidence ain't gonna get you through it. You know what I mean?
No.
Like it's gonna help you 100%.
No, but a lot of that confidence will go out the window once the first 100 people come in, and they're
bro.
like,
and I'm like, what? You don't know how to what? Like,
I can't connect
why
my
did
computer to the
Why I gotta
mixer.
open it if I gotta go? Why if I'm
and
on
you
the
got to
phone?
be there anyway.
I'm on the phone. I might as well just fucking
Yeah.
be there anyway,
Like
bro.
I was. This happened to me literally 2 weeks ago. Like I got dinner nearby
Yeah.
because God forbid something like this happen, I can just run over, eating dinner, and then got the call, and I'm like, I already know what's going on.
You already know.
It's not connecting. What? And I'm like, I'll be there in 5 minutes, and I'm just like, sorry guys, like
Yeah, I gotta go.
So like,
All
what
right.
was the point?
Yeah,
I'd rather have
sucks.
just done this from the beginning, not made plans.
Yep.
And just
100%.
like, you know what I mean?
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Oh,
but
God.
my whole thing is like, I'll be honest with you. I was in downtown for 10 years before I felt like I blew up.
Mm.
Like, and you got guys that are coming in like a year in their room talking about they want to do fucking 10-year shit. You know what I mean? Like,
People don't
you
understand.
better come with that. You better have that bag ready, man. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna test it. You know what I mean? But don't come here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't skip no processes. You know what I mean? Like, I hustled. I did this. I started my own nights. I started to do this because people didn't want me to DJ and do this. Started my own brand and my own company and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, don't skip the hustle. It makes you a better person. It makes you better. You know what I mean? And more people will actually fucking pay attention as well if you know, they know you're really hustling. But, you know what I mean? To the younger guys, respect yourself before you ask for an opening gig or a gig. Like, really make sure you got your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, in line, bro.
It's because
You're going to get one shot. And I'll tell you, I'm not calling you again.
exactly. I was just gonna say because taking the extra, let's say it's the extra 2 months to making sure that you're tight, or you need oh shit, I've never touched CDJs before. Let me make sure I touch them a couple times just so I know
100%.
that you might have lost 2 months, let's say, to get ready, but now they trust you. Now Hectik trusts you versus going in too early. You fucking train wreck.
I'm never calling
Never
you.
calling you. You're done.
Yeah, you're going
Bro.
to text me. I'm leaving you on red.
Yeah.
Yo, when Heck hits me up and is like, yo, you want to open up? I shit myself every fucking time, bro. I don't know why. I just shit myself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just shit myself.
Yeah, like literally, he'd be like, yo, it'd be like last minute too. He'd be like, yo, you trying to open up? And I'm over here like, I walk around, I pace walk in the room back and forth. Yo, should I do it or not? Should I do it?
Man, do
but
it.
yo, so then I'm just like, fuck it. Like he's always asked me a bunch of times, like, hey, yo, you want to open? Why? Fuck it. Why not? If I'm down, if I'm available, I'm doing it. Why not? If I can't, you know, sometimes it got to a point like I was, it was certain spots. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do certain spots. Yeah, I want to stick with
Yeah,
my.
he got Hollywood on me.
Oh, they weren't good enough.
No.
No,
They
no.
were good. They just wanted to stick to some other ones.
I just wanted to,
the
listen,
easier ones.
Yeah, kind of the easy one. But the thing is, like, I'm a dancer, bro. You get what I'm saying? I love the hood shit. I love that shit too. But the thing is, like, bro, I mean, I'll DJ. I'm not gonna have y'all niggas. Oops, excuse my language. I'm not gonna have y'all dudes like fucking rash me like, yo, this nigga can't hold down the hip hop room. Like, fuck, maybe I can. I'm just fucking like confidence. My confidence is low on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather stay, like I said, stay in my lane, and I'm sticking to my white people shit, bro. And I'd rather do the West End Johnnies. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a good thing to say. Stay in your fucking lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll help you with your grades.
You know what I mean?
No, it's not even. Yo, it's not even that. It's not even that.
It's just the vibe. Yeah,
it's just the
it's not
vibe
his
is so,
vibe he
yo,
likes.
bro. I
You
feel
can tell
like,
when they're out of their element.
yeah, bro. Like, yeah, bro. You can definitely tell. So it's just like, it's not like I'm saying I suck at it. It's just like, bro, I gotta dig. You know, I gotta reorganize my crates for that vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I just stick to that, and like that whole top 40.
You just
know what
like
I'm saying?
energy. It's different.
I just
I
love
get it.
energy,
Yeah,
bro.
I get
Like,
it.
give me a dance with a big ass circle. I'm fucking doing back flips, fucking front flips, wherever the fuck you want, bro. Like some real shit.
I got another question for you.
What's up?
When you coming to the strippy? I need you at the strippy.
Yo, I was just talking to Stams about
Dog, the
it.
video we're releasing the video tonight. Bro, it's litty. I'll tell you,
No, I'm sure. I saw the.
It's the first
stories
time
of it.
ever in a strip club in Massachusetts where I actually felt like I was somewhere else. So it's like, that's dangerous. So I think it's going to be something really good. I'm enjoying this project too. It's going to be dope.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
please plug.
Oh, dog, Thursday. You know what I'm saying? You just let me know what Thursday. Not this Thursday, but you let me know any Thursday after that.
Is that every Thursday?
It's every other
thing?
Thursday.
Every other
So we're twice a
Thursday.
month.
I'll tell you. I mean, I'll text you. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
like,
Let's do it.
I love. I have a strip club crate.
Yeah?
Like,
let's
it's
go
called
then.
strip club.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah.
Isn't that
and
called
I
ratchet?
fucking like.
Yeah, I got my Starlets crate too.
Yeah. Like I just Magic City vibe.
Yeah,
like
100%.
that. Yeah.
Yo, that's the vibe we brought. It was kind of crazy. I was like,
Magic
oh, no,
City.
this is
I was
bad
at Magic
news.
City on a Monday.
This is bad news.
Some crazy people. I was there with Benny, a lot of the Griselda dudes, Freddie Gibbs, my boy Stizzy, and that was one of the most. I was just what, like 21, 22 at the time. And
Like
it was
yesterday?
the craziest. Yeah, I'm 24 now. It was one of the craziest experiences. Like, you really see, like, that was my first actual, like, massive stripping experience. Like, I was like, dude, these strippers even fucking dance different than any club I've ever been to. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
they were hanging from the fucking ceilings and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is an art here. This is
Yeah,
like,
it's
this
just
is-
entertaining. It's dope.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
my first strip club experience was at what's the one in Chinatown?
Which one? Centerfolds or the other?
Centerfold.
Centerfolds. Oh, that's not a strip club.
Well,
It
so-
is, but it's like
Yeah,
it's
so-
a
yeah.
very
Club.
business.
Yeah.
corporate.
So I walk in and this is college days. I was
Yeah.
fucked up, like
Yeah.
disgusted. Like I was so fucked up, like whatever. And walk in and like it's a bunch of like old white dudes just like in
Yeah,
suits
suits
and
and shit.
tables and I was just like, and again I'm expecting Magic City, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
music
yeah.
videos, whatever. And I walk in and me and my boys fucked up, sit at a table and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And the girls start coming out. And I said mad loud, like I was like, there's girls in my fucking college class hotter than this.
Oh,
Damn.
Yo, but
Which you, and because like to be real, like when I think of strip club, I think of I'm trying to think of like unicorns. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But all these girls,
baddies.
they were just girls trying to
Regulars.
get through college. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Which is
yeah,
great. Not
Yeah,
not
nothing
knocking also,
against it,
but it's
yeah.
just for
Pay
me. That's
tuition.
what I was expecting. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm there and I'm like, nah, this is whack.
Yeah. So this vibe is like kind of just brought that all here. You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you, like 10 years ago, you wouldn't get that in a strip club here. So it's nice to see that.
No, yeah, I think
that
it's super.
energy.
I remember you were texting me about it, and I was like,
I'm
I think I told you I was like, yo, like that's something like
I get
because I
excited
know,
about shit.
yeah, I know in
So
Rhode
let's go.
Island, like
They everywhere, dog.
You-
Around Jersey, New York.
you'd be like,
fucking-
oh, do we go to a strip club or do we go to
Yeah,
like
yeah,
an actual
100%.
club? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And that's definitely not a
Mhm.
thing here.
Yep.
So I think it's dope. I mean, I would love to pull up. I mean, I need to obviously pull up on just some like.
Oh, no.
hangout shit,
But you're going to pull up both ways.
yeah. Let's get it for sure. Yeah. Only if Bibi comes.
I'll be there. I was there the first.
Yeah, he was there first one.
Oh, word.
It was really
Yeah.
good. It was nice.
It was nice.
It was nice.
See, that's a
And
choice.
there's-
Choice
and
words.
And there's good looking strippers.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I saw. I was seeing the
good.
videos. I was like,
Dog, everything
no,
was
I
good
mean, I'm
about
gonna be honest. Like, I was because again, I think Centerfolds kind of fucked me up. Because then after that, I went to 11.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? I went to
Yeah,
like
yeah,
actual
yeah,
shit.
some other
yeah,
shit,
You know what I mean? So,
Booby trap and tootsies.
so I was just like, oh, shit in Mash just isn't like that.
Yeah,
so
nah.
then, not knocking you or anything, but I was like, I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
this spot is just gonna have similar type women. So when I saw the videos, I was like, oh shit,
No, I
like,
made sure, I sent them. So I had a video from once when I went to Starlets, and I sent them the video because they reached out to me, and I was like, yo, if it's not like this, I'm good.
mhm.
Doesn't matter what you're paying. Like, I want to stay home because that's what I thought. And they were like, nah. Because I approached the strip clubs out here 10 years ago about that.
Mhm.
And they, nah, super corporate. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take it 10 years later. Fuck it.
yeah, as long
Why
it,
not?
it happens at
It's
some
another
point.
lane, man. So
Yeah,
I'll take it. Enjoy
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Twerk.
That's it.
No, it's dope. And so, Bibi, are you working on anything? Anything you want to shout
Yo,
out before we
this is-
wrap up?
Oh man, definitely. So I feel like this is like, not, I wouldn't say my year because I hate when people say it's my year, but like I always say I'm the man in many situations because people never know what I do or never know. Like, why are you always in the club? Why are you always with like DJs or rappers or like things like that? And I'm working on a lot of things for my own sake. Like I'm working on this little branding thing for a cousin of mine, and then I'm trying to start my own event soon. Trying to start my own event soon. I think I got the good, I got the networking skills for sure. I got the DJ homies that I've known for years. I've got major plugs like Hectik too now, Zeke. I got a lot of people in my corner now that could definitely bring so many people to to a crazy event. I think I'm gonna do it this year. I think it might be the year. So that's what I'm like. Those are two things that I'm really, really working on this year. And yeah, if you see me DJing this year, pull up.
Where can people follow you? Where can they find you to be able to keep up?
It's El Padrino Bibi. So Instagram, everything. That's really it. I'm a good time. I post cool shit too. Come on, man.
Ladies, tap in. Zeke, I know you said a little bit. Where can people find you? Where can they follow you?
Yeah, you can find me as Zeke the DJ at on Instagram and Facebook, Zeke Santiago. That's it.
Check out the highlight tape.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm definitely gonna. I'm holding y'all to that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna come.
Yo, if you come,
I'll get wrecked with.
I'm gonna tell you like
be
this.
mad obnoxious.
Wait,
Dude,
if
I'm
y'all-
gonna be the dad in the stands.
Nah, if you guys come, I get you with that VIP treatment.
Yo, V, you got the off-field access?
Yes.
Oh shit. Let's
I
go.
give you the
Can I
sideline.
get a picture with the
view.
quarterback?
Absolutely. You better get them shit before they just go hot.
Before they go through the roof.
Farewell tour season for
farewell.
Zeke.
Yeah, man.
And then Hectik, please just replug. Where can people
At
find you?
DJ
What should we
Hectik,
look out?
DJ HECTIK. Find me everywhere. Find me, man. You never know. This might be my last year doing some shit. So come out.
Nice.
Come out and enjoy. Trust me, I'm gonna have a good time. I've been having one. So
Yeah, absolutely. So find Hectik fucking everywhere, I guess. Whether it be radio,
wherever Snacks is, I'll be.
check them out. Live, obviously. Support Zeke in football. Check out for BB's events. As always, follow us at But I Know the DJ on Instagram. Follow Dope Entertainment Official on Instagram.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Thank you so much
Yes,
for
sir.
coming
Thank you for
through.
having
Great
us, bro.
conversations as always.
Always.
Fun.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Sir.
Sir.